All right, and we are live, actually. So,
I'm right here.
yep. So today we're going to be trying to figure out how to make a factory game, and in order to help us out, we have Darth Apnea here, and in order to get in the way, we have I Hate.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So, Apnea suggested a tutorial by who? Who's this by?
CodeMonkey.
CodeMonkey for learning to
Rhythm
make
production thing.
our own factory game because I had sort of a passing interest in making video game. Hey, I think it's already in chat too. We're going to be trying to figure out Unity, and already we're having problems, by the way. So that's exciting.
We've solved all the problems.
We have not. We have so far, I think we've only had more problems. Right?
Lies.
So yeah. Okay. Visual Studios is now opening. And you said what we're trying to do is like delete stuff?
Well, we're just going to get it so that it's at the start of the tutorial.
Right.
So
Okay.
you've imported the package. It's a completed package. So I was just going to bring it to the start of the tutorial. I'm just going to start my stream as well.
All right. Are you going to do an intro for your stream or no?
No.
All right.
In fact, we just went half
What?
and half cold.
Well,
All right. Okay, so we've got all sorts of oh Jesus. Okay, we're going to close the reference thing and never look at it again.
Okay, I'm going to watch your stream to make sure that I can see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually bother looking at my stream. I should do that. Oh god, I have camera on screen. Where should I put this damn camera? Okay, well, we're ignoring that.
okay.
Middle-ish is fine.
Just the middle of the screen?
Middle top.
Middle top?
Yeah, there's nothing really in the way of the code.
Oh yeah, because this is, well, that's like, hold on. I mean, it's sort of on the visual field, but yeah, I think that's, you know what, actually, putting it down in the bottom corner here is probably best. For the moment, at least. Because this is just where resources and stuff go.
Yeah.
Look at that, Darth Apnea is online. Holy shit.
Oh my god, for once. He's back.
He back. We did it.
He's back from the dead.
Which is convenient because the overall game idea that I had, that I want to make, the reason we're going through this tutorial is because I want to make an undead factory builder. And Apnea was like, hey, going through this tutorial might help if you ever plan to actually make that game.
He's like, I got you, fam. Let's go.
With a huge emphasis on the if, though. Okay, so what are we breaking?
So, in the scripts, you can't even see the script that you double click on, can you?
Nope.
Scripts?
What is that again? Visual Studio, I mean.
Okay.
Have you closed your Unity and reopened?
I have not. Should I do that? Okay. Close Unity. Go to the hub. Resource AI. Oh, I should probably minimize OBS and Twitch. Yeah, this is a fine back screen. Screw it. I'm just gonna minimize everything and we'll just have the back screen as the panda. Okay. Scripts. Let's go. By the way, this is the visual nightmare that I deal with every time I stream. Hey, we got a script.
That's what I want. Okay, so in that one, we're basically going to delete everything except for, after the public class game handler.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, delete those 5 lines. So you've still got to wait. Yep.
All right.
delete those. Yep. Delete everything underneath it apart from the last bracket. Underneath awake, should I say?
Everything underneath here? Just delete instance this or everything under.
Underneath the function, so the function of the two brackets.
Gotcha.
So all the way down, and there should be one bracket left, which will close the function. Close the file.
All right. So private transform, public static, private transform, public static. Delete those.
I'll be able to fix it from there if it breaks.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got one last one there. Cool. Okay, so that is delete instance equals this as well, because he goes through that in the tutorial, and why he goes through it as well. I'm just trying to get it going as fast as you can. And put the last bracket in.
The last bracket's right there.
No,
Oh, no, that's, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Save that.
File. Oh God, start this share location. Where's the save button?
There's a save button here somewhere.
Save assets?
I don't know. I've never used it from that.
Save all?
Get me out of the file. Who uses the file menu?
What button should I be using?
Underneath view and project, there's a little save button.
Oh. So you just hit the save assets. Got it.
So close Visual Studio. I just want to see what you've got left in your project now.
Compiling C#. All right, we've got nothing.
Cool. So there's still more.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
Let's break it all.
Gold node bracket 1 and gold node bracket 2. Remove those.
From where?
From the left-hand side, the hierarchy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still trying to capture my Unity. It's just not doing it.
Yeah, so what I have it on is I just have it capturing my screen. Because unfortunately, Unity breaks down into so many windows. Because you'll get it capturing Unity, and then you'll need it to capture Visual Studio as well. Oh, I hate showing up in everybody's chat.
Yep. No, psycho.
All right.
Oh, wow, you have an intro screen for C# and Unity. Okay.
Nice.
Let's capture that screen.
Yeah, so I hate and apnea. If you ever wonder why I end up bitching so often about where chat is on screen, Chatterino is why. Yeah, and then sometimes I'll also have a picture-in-picture running, though I tend not to. Only when I'm like watching videos or reacting to videos or something, which is now an option, by the way, in my chat. One of the point redeems, I think, is a video reaction. Fuck, I can't tell. Yeah. I got hydrate, ban in-game action. Oh my god, for programming that'd be miserable. Yeah, you can't put in these lines of code. You little bastard. Yeah, video reaction, 1,000 points. Ah, yes, Kaleidoscope Vision, my old friend. Okay, so you said we should be good to start?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. That doesn't exactly instill confidence.
Well, I'm not set up, so but that's okay.
Okay. Well, we're gonna watch this guy's video real quick. Is this? Yeah, this is the summary video. So.
Summary. Okay, so I will. I'll do that as well. Just give me a second. Screen capture. No. Oh, hang on a second. I'm doing the screen, so I can do that on that. Do you want to do it through Watch Together? Synchronized to you?
Well,
Sorry,
I'm just
I-
gonna play
I
it through my screen.
Okay, I'll watch it through yours.
Yeah. All right.
Hello and welcome, I'm your CodeMonkey, and in this video we're going to view a summary of the Gatherer AI series. Let's begin. So the goal in this series is to make a Gatherer unit with the AI to gather resources of various types and drop them
Oh.
into storage. The Gatherer can be player controlled, but he also thinks for himself and looks for resources to gather. Then in the end, we will take everything and make a nice simple ecosystem where we gather resources to construct a tower, which in turn spawns a new gatherer that can gather more resources, and so on. So first we're going to start with just one gatherer, a gold node, and a storage.
Talking about going to the
We're going to make the gatherer go towards the node, play a mining animation, go towards the storage, and repeat. The gatherer will have a simple state machine to handle the logic of moving to a node, gathering resources, and moving back to storage. Then we're going to take our code and add persistent resource tracking. So when the character drops gold into the storage, the amount will be tracked. The game resources class will be very simple and clean with easy ways to add
Oh my god.
any gold amount. After that, we're going to create a resource node class to handle our objects instead of having our code based on
It's a shame
text.
I'm not getting noise.
This again will be a very simple class that keeps track of the resources in each node and provides a way to decouple our logic from the visual implementation. The node will change its visual if its internal resource amount is depleted. Then we're
Link
going
in
to add
the,
player control to
chat.
be able to command our gatherer.
Oh, yeah, that'd be.
Add the
So
ability
used to
to
doing
capture
things
clicks on the gold nodes and tell
Live, but you know what?
That would be a very
Yeah.
smart move. All right.
the gatherer to mine that particular node. Using the player control for a single gatherer, we're going to apply it to multiple gatherers. We're going to make it so we click on a gatherer to select him, which will visually show that he's the one selected. Then we're going to click on a node and the selected gatherer.
Oh
will
my
add
god,
an
this is
node that.
great, actually.
After that, we're going to add multiple resource types. So in addition to a gold node that can be mined for gold, we're going to add a tree that can be cut down for wood. The game resources and resource node classes will be set up in such a way that they can support any number of different resource types. Then we're going to set up resource regeneration. Instead of the node being depleted forever, we're going to set up two different regeneration methods. The node will regenerate a single amount after some time, or fully regenerate after being completely depleted. And finally, when all that is done, we're going to put it all together into a nice complete ecosystem. We're going to set up tower construction, which takes some time to construct. In order to start construction, we first need to gather a certain amount of gold and wood. Then the tower is constructed, and when it's completed, it will spawn a brand new gatherer that we can control like any other.
Oh, that's
We will give
dope.
that new gatherer the order to gather more resources, use those resources to construct another tower, which will spawn another gatherer, and so on. So that's the plan for the Gatherer AI series. It features some interesting logic and some nice clean code. It will start off pretty simple and ramp up in complexity until we have a nice complete minigame. So go watch the playlist and begin learning. As always, you can download the project files and utilities for each video in the series from unitycodemonkey.com. If you have any questions, post them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you next time.
So actually, I'm really excited about that because I thought that this was just going to be them gathering stuff, it telling you how much stuff you had, all of that. But this would work for a group of NPCs pretty easily. Like, oh my god. That's really good. Okay, that's really exciting. Like, yeah, because essentially, without directing them, this is how you were talking about NPCs working in the game that I was pitching, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's a really good system. Holy shit. All right. Now, we are unfortunately going to be pause champing our way through this series because I'm going to have to pause a lot making it through this.
Yeah, I'm not going to stream this. Have set up time.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I won't be able to stream this myself.
Oh?
I needed more time to prep.
Oh.
Gums are the building blocks of a healthy mouth. Restore them to a healthier state.
Are we?
Begone advertisement. Unfortunately, I can't just skip them.
I'm your CodeMonkey, and in this video we're going to create a simple
Okay.
Gatherer AI. Let's get started. So here's my scene. I have a unit in here, a gold node here, and a storage area here. The goal is for the unit to go towards the gold,
Gold.
play an animation, carry the gold to the storage, and drop it. So let's go and see the code that I already have in here. I have a basic game handler script. It's not doing anything. It's completely empty. And then
Oh,
I have
yeah, I
a
should open up
function
Visual
that contains
Studio.
all the functions necessary to implement our AI. As you can see, I can tell the unit to move to a certain position. I can tell it to play the mining animation, and I can test if the unit is idle. So let's make our gather AI.
So is it
script.
playing in the background? Because
In our
it's very, very
scripts,
quiet.
What's that? What was your question?
I think your output's very, very quiet.
Give me a second. Oh, it's really quiet on stream?
a new C# script and
Very
name
quiet
it
for the video,
gather
not
AI.
for your voice. Your voice is fine.
Well,
So in here, let's start off simple. We're going to
Is that
add
better?
fields to store the gold node and storage transform. So let's make a serialized field, private transform
is that better?
gold node, which contains all the
I can't tell.
functions
That's fine.
necessary to implement
You'll have
our
to ask
AI.
someone else.
As you can see, I can tell the unit to move to a certain position, I can tell it to play the mining animation, and I can test if the unit is idle. So, let's
Oh, hold on. So is the problem you're having, how loud
No,
it's
I
playing
can't-
through
I can't watch
OBS?
the video on yours because it's too quiet. I can't sync it from mine because it needs another screen. So that's why I wanted to do watch together.
Wait,
So I can
okay,
tell
so
you
what do you mean watch together? Is that like an app?
Yeah, I can send you a link. Let's just watch with a number 2 together.
Oh, yeah, that would be really good. Because that would let you pause as well, I believe.
Yep, and then I'll be able to hear it without having to echo through your
Okay.
by accident.
I am going to, real quick, make sure on my end that it's loud enough.
in our scripts folder.
So
make
are we
a
doing this
new
live because this is your normal start time?
Yeah, we are live already.
That's what I mean. Cool.
Unmute.
That's what I mean.
C# script
So
and
earlier,
name it
Mr.
gather
Nobodies and I were
AI.
chatting about a game that he's interested in, and that's why we're doing this tutorial. Because
Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna check the audio on the video real quick. I will let you know when I'm done. Real quick. I will let you know
So in here,
when I'm
let's
done.
start off simple. We're going to add some
I will
fields
let
to
you
store
know
the
when I'm
gold
done.
node and storage transform. So let's make a
Oh, I don't like that.
field.
Okay, I'm done. Sorry about that.
yeah, I was just talking while you were doing something, so that there was understanding of what we are doing.
Yeah. So I have to let the video play. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I have to let the video play a bit, and then I'll listen to I listen through the stream to make sure it's loud enough. It's not, but I don't know how to make it louder. Oh, fuck. Unfortunately, like, actually capturing all of this is a nightmare. Alright, but what were you saying?
I was just describing the idea for a game that you had earlier, and this tutorial seems to fit it.
Yeah. Well, oh, yeah. I thought I went through that earlier. Maybe I didn't. But yeah. I had an idea for a factory builder, an undead factory builder game, where you're playing as a necromancer, building up an undead empire and army, and you use zombies to automate the process for building shit. And this tutorial, Apnea was saying, is pretty good for the factory builder half. As well, it looks like it will have some stuff we can salvage for use in NPCs. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done a watch together room. I will copy you a link.
I wonder if I can get a picture-in-picture of that.
Sure.
User. Listen, my nickname is the same everywhere.
Hmm.
I do that for like brand reasons. Oh, there we go.
Going to view a summary of
Oh.
the series. Let's
Stop. There you go. Yep, picture in picture. Okay. Get that shit out of here.
Nice.
Okay. So I think you did the thing again? Because I think we tried to do this before. Is it possible to play a playlist through Watch Together? Or do we have to go video by video?
We can do the next one as well. I'm just not sure.
Hold on. There's a playlist function here.
Yeah, add it in the next one. I can set that up while you do something else.
Oh, I'm not doing anything else, is the thing. We were... What was it?
We were on the second, I thought.
Yeah, we were.
Okay.
We were on the second video.
Yeah, what I'm meaning is I thought I had linked the second video. Are you finished with the first one or not?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome. I'm your coach.
Yeah, was it? Hang on. Is it only 3 minutes long?
The first video? Yeah.
Do I keep clicking the wrong one? No, he's got the same icon for every single. He's got the same icon for every single one in the playlist, which I suppose makes sense, but it means that I'm being a derp and clicking the wrong one. Okay, there it goes.
Hello and welcome to CodeMonkey.
There we go.
Right, we're on the right one.
There we go. We got it. We got there eventually. Okay, so now I can go right click, picture in picture. Let's fucking go.
Good, I like that. I might start using. Did you say Chrome does that?
Yeah, Google Chrome is what lets me.
Does too, but I've never tried.
We'll try it. So,
Streaming, so doesn't it?
well, the reason it does matter is because you can see if you can do picture in picture right now. That's it.
Okay. Let's have a look. No.
Okay. All right. Ready when you are. Game handler?
You start watching.
Okay. Are you hitting play as well?
Nope.
Okay. That means I have to go to Watch Together, hit play.
In this video, we're going to create a simple resource gatherer AI. Let's get started. So here's my scene. I have a unit in here, a gold node here, and a storage area here. The goal is for the unit to go towards the gold node, play an animation, carry the gold to the storage, and drop it. So let's go and see the code that I already have in here. I have a basic game handler script. It's not doing anything. It's completely empty. And I have a unit interface which contains all the functions necessary
Oh, shit.
to implement our AI. As you can see, I can tell the unit to move to a certain position. I can tell it to play the mining animation, and I can test if the unit is idle. So let's make our gatherer AI script. In our scripts folder, make a new C# script and name it gatherer AI.
Oh.
So in here, let's start off simple. We're going to add some fields to store the
Pause.
storage transfer.
Stop it.
So let's make
Oh god.
serialize.
Okay. So we need to set up a new script. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. Create. Oh god. C#. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to pause it a lot because I'm not very bright. I don't keep up with things very well. So essentially every single thing this guy says to do, I'm gonna have to tab over to Watch Together to pause, and then I'm gonna rewind a couple of seconds every time.
Yeah, that's
Turn that up. There we go.
Gold node and storage transfer. So let's make a serialized field. Private.
Oh, hold on.
Node transform.
I'm sorry, a what? All right. Start this is called public class Okay. Oh, so where it's in blue, it's just notes, or no? He's actually like doing something there, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, check it out.
Yeah, so the different colors are different parts of the syntax. The serialized field, yep, it'll turn blue.
And that's actually an important bit. That's all I was asking.
Mm,
Or is it just note taking?
no, it's important, but it's not really important for what he's doing in this tutorial. It's good practice because it means it can be put into Unity, and you're going to be wanting to drag something onto that from Unity, because we're going to have a gold. So the transform of those gold nodes that are in the Unity part, we want this script to know about it, which is why he's serializing the field. Otherwise, it won't show up. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get there.
Okay.
And make another one for the storage transform.
Yeah, and it's like it's not hard to get the brain to start shorthanding and so on, but Oop. Can we just we can Control Z that. Good. Because that would have been annoying otherwise.
Now, before you unpause.
Oh. Oh, hold on. Stop it. How do I? Okay, there it goes. I'm sorry, what was he?
Go back to Unity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, that gold node on the what is it, top left? Yeah,
that here?
Yeah, that's the gold node transform that we're going to be referencing.
And the storage transforms right there. Gotcha.
That's right. Yeah, and he'll show you how to do that in a minute. I just wanted to point them out to you there because they're kind of
right. Yeah. So this is the step that we're at here would be what you've been handed the foundations of a project essentially, because like he's already got the movement and everything.
So that you stay on the two screens of Visual Studio and Unity, would you like me to do the pausing unpausing?
Do you think you can react quickly to whatever?
Yeah, and I'll just rewind it back a couple of seconds if I miss it.
Yeah, okay. Because like I said, it's essentially going to be every single thing he says.
So you can already see him type, like you can read that private I unit.
Yeah. Yep.
Semicolon.
Private I unit. Yep.
Yep. So we've got a start and an update in our script that we're not going to be using just yet. So you may as well delete them, because we need to put that awake. I should probably not actually. So yeah, he's the unit is the wee builder that we're talking about.
Wait, hold on. Am I in the wrong file?
No, you're in the right file.
Okay. Yeah, so the void start and void update aren't needed?
Well, they're not there yet. He hasn't told you to type them, so just so that your script matches what he's doing, you can just keep it like that.
Yeah, that's really weird.
It doesn't matter. Can you keep up with it in this way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, unpause, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the trace that contains the functions we need, so the unit is on the game object.
Oh, hold up.
Component of iUnit.
Yeah. Brain's trying to figure out. Okay. Gotcha. Got it.
Okay, so now the awake is coming.
Yep.
You can delete that update one and change start to awake if you like to save. No, you're gonna type. It's all good.
Yeah. Because I want to make sure that whatever I'm typing matches what he has. And you said that that's probably going to come in later, so I'm just not going to delete it.
Do you know what you're doing here?
Nope. I can see other than copying screen. I'm not really going to, unfortunately, be able to absorb what he's saying. I don't think. I was about to say, so if you want to explain, that would be fantastic. So, if I'm understanding this, hold on. I'm not going to be able to understand private void. What is this function? What is this?
Okay. So in our Gatherer AI script, there are some things that happen from Unity, if this is attached to an object, which is just from Unity, right?
Mhm.
When this script is awoken, this is what it'll do. So when it first gets referenced, or not referenced, when it first gets activated, it will go and grab the game object that it finds, or type IUnit, TUnit, can't see, and put it in the unit. So you've got a re-reference in your code. So that's all it's doing. It wakes up and says, "Hey, where's the unit that's this in Unity?" Finds it and then puts it in there.
Okay,
If it
so,
can't find it, then problems start happening.
so IUnit is in-game is an in-game object. I'm assuming referring to the village or whatever, as far as we're aware.
Simply, yes. Complex is actually an interface to it, but we'll.
Right.
Yeah.
I
In short.
like so part of the thing is, you're going to translate to me and I'm going to translate to I'm hoping I can translate to gamer side. Yeah, okay.
Game object dot get component, because everything in Unity in that editor side are considered components or part of other components.
Right.
It's going to grab the one that it finds. The first one it finds called, is it a T or an I? I can't actually.
It's an IUnit.
So interface. It's going to grab that wee guy that's standing in the middle of the screen.
Yep. That's what I thought it was.
Yep.
So IUnit here references the peasant. Got it.
No, it doesn't. But yes, it does. No, it's horrible. Okay.
You're trying to explain things like multiple steps away. I'm just trying to make the closest connection.
Yeah. Cool. Right. So, ready to unpause?
Yeah.
Contains a component which implements this interface. So now that we have a reference to the unit interface, to the goal node transform and the storage transform,
Yep.
let's make some very basic AI. We're going to first go into our unit and move him towards our goal node transform dot position. We're going to stop within 10 units, and when he arrives there, he's going to execute an action. That action is
All right. 10F. I apologize for just
So before you type any more, can you see how it's
Vector.
giving you like that helper?
yeah. Yep.
So
It's
to move to where, how far do you stop? I think these are part of his internal code stuff, but it's yeah,
Is it saying I'm missing something? No.
it kind of is. So what he's doing now is something called a lambda function. This tends to make people go a little bit cross-eyed when they first think of it, but it's like writing code within a code line. So it's going to go towards that position. When it meets within 10 float of it, it's going to do this little part you're about to type in now, and he hasn't finished it yet. So doing this, yep.
Yeah.
So now he's going to start telling you what's going to happen when you get there. It's going to stop, probably.
Yeah.
action is going to trigger when he arrives at the goal node transform. So the action we want is to play the mining animation. He's going to play the animation looking at the goal node transform dot position, and when the animation is complete, it's going to trigger.
It hit. Okay.
Action will move
Son of a bitch. Pause.
our storage.
There you go. Okay.
Just say pause and I'll pause it. You don't need to keep switching.
Yeah. I'll try to remember. So, okay. Gold node transform dot position. So what this is doing, if I'm correct, is you said that unit moves to that, moves to the gold node, and when they're within 10 space of
The gold node.
of the gold node, he'll start swinging at it.
And then once it's done that, he's doing another lambda inside it.
And then
Nested lambda. Jesus, this is supposed to be a beginner.
yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm like, I'm not certain I'm operating on anywhere near the same mental level. However, Factory Builder, from what I understand, is just...
Once it's in, you'll start understanding what's going on. What's up, I hate?
Time to be timeout.
What's up?
Look at the chat in Twitch.
What did you do?
Timeout.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's the timeout.
So you can spend 500 points to be timed out in chat for like a minute. I don't know. It was one of the things Twitch actually suggested as points rewards. So yeah, he's just been timed out.
RP I hate.
All right. What were we? Oh, fuck. Oh, you know what? I'm really stupid. There. Now it's in its own fucking window. And we can minimize Twitch. There. Yeah, because that's going to be much easier to visually just in a second switch over to. Hold on. Okay. Did I miss something?
No.
Yes. Move 2. Unit move 2.
Transform dot position. Okay, so we are moving.
Oh, Jesus. SF null.
5. But yeah.
Oh, that's 5F?
Yeah, it's very similar to the previous one that you just did in the previous lambda, which is
Do not.
we've moved to the gold node, then we're going to move back to the storage node. That's it. And then there's going to be no more functions after that, which is null.
Okay. And just to clean shit up, we can remove these. All right.
So can you see the indenting that he's been doing? The reason that he's doing the indenting there is so that he can see the starts and the ends of the lines easier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
Because at the moment, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, because this is the start of a line.
Yep.
And then it goes down. Gotcha. That makes sense.
And there's supposed to be a semicolon at the end of that.
At the end of this? Dope.
Okay, no, there's a couple of spelling mistakes.
We're at? Position? Yeah. Oh, and syntax will just eat you the goddamn... eat you alive. Yeah. Okay. Is that...
Okay, you've got too many brackets at the end now.
I have too many?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Because you put brackets, I'm just trying to count the brackets because you've got them in different places.
Wait, I have brackets in different places from it?
Yep. So I can't point to your screen, but on the second line of that unit play animation, start the lambda function, and then you've got the open bracket. Your open bracket's on the next line. Not that that matters, but it just be consistent.
Oh, yeah, so that was done because it made it easier for me to read. But yeah, I gotcha. Right there, and there, and there. Right?
Now, on the side of the null, is that a bracket or is that a curly bracket you've got there?
On the side of here? That's a standard bracket.
Okay. So then we'll have close bracket, close bracket. So push enter again. And close bracket. Semicolon.
Doop. All right. I can't see where those where the open brackets for that would come from, but I'm just trust.
They don't. It's just that you've got the start and update and then the last one there, which means I'm like the formatting that you've got there is really making me cross-eyed. So
Yeah.
usually start and update.
The 2 voids here. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because that was fucking with my head too. I'm like, why is it there?
So now those two brackets, you get rid of one of the brackets and semicolon.
Wait. He's got 3 rows here. Is there a reason?
I wish I could click on the screen.
There. My screen now looks exactly like his, and I don't quite know why. Wait. There's a void awake. Oh! Okay. So that's one of the things that looks different there.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I can make sense of it all. There needs to be a space, apparently. Okay. Void awake. Yes. Okay. Is this... Were you saying something was incorrect here, or...
Yeah, because the resolution's not good enough, I can't tell whether you've got curlies or normal brackets and where they are.
These are all curled. We got a curl open. 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 And then the rest are standard brackets, except for that boy up there.
Okay, so that needs to be an open bracket there, close lambda, close there, that closes that lambda. Okay, yeah, one of those is a curved bracket rather than a squiggly.
Where?
Is that what you haven't got line numbers on either.
Oh, how do I turn that on? Because that's the thing that'll genuinely help.
View, it's in properties somewhere. Hang on. Edit preferences, maybe. Let me have a look.
Because, yeah, that's the thing that genuinely will help. I could have swore there was just a simple... I could have swore there was a thing up top here, even. Call hierarchy class view.
It's under tools.
Tools?
Yeah, sort of. I'm just googling it.
Oh, yeah. Visual Studio. Turn on line
Tools,
numbers.
options, which is where I am. Text editor. There it is. Right.
Wait, where? Text editor. Select either language. Turn on line numbers. C#.
Under all languages, just tick
Yeah.
line numbers.
Wait. It's supposed to be on.
I'll look at this.
There it goes. Got it. Fixed it. Why do I have 2 more lines? Oh, okay. So that's one. Stop it. There we go. And then why do I have 1 more line here?
Right.
I'm gonna have to sterilize my eyeballs looking at this absolute mess. Anyway, fixed it. Alright, so as far as I can see, everything on my screen looks exactly like everything on his, correct?
No,
What am I missing?
I don't know. Because I can't tell the difference between the squiggly lines. So,
Okay, so what is
animation cold note.
what is identifying to you that there's something different?
The squiggly after the semicolon, which means that there's too many or not enough. It's just the positioning of where we've. Right, so get it back there, back there. I'm gonna have to open his up. See yours. On
Squiggly
do yours
after a. Okay, where are you seeing the problem?
the semicolon with a red auto spell check.
Ah,
There we go.
expected. So one of the.
Can I go through it with you to find this problem yourself, rather than just trying to match his code?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So line 15.
Yeah.
Yep. So we go unit move to open normal bracket.
Yep.
Right. And then it goes to double normal brackets with an arrow to the 10F.
Yep.
Yep. Then you've got a squiggly open.
Yep.
Right. And then another squiggly open at the end of that line. I'm just fast forwarding past all of them.
Oh, under the play animation, squiggly open.
Yep. So there'll be a closed bracket at the null, which is just a normal one.
Yep.
Yep. And then the one on line 18, the first one should be a rounded bracket.
Ah. Okay.
No, sorry, a squiggly then rounded, like wrong way around.
Oh yeah. Okay. And that's resolved.
Yep. And then the next line, so it's closing the lambda, then closing the bracket, so it should be squiggly and rounded.
And then that, and then that's fixed. Oh, okay. See, I didn't even notice. I did not even know that little indicator was there. I thought it was just like being weird about misspelling things or something.
So can I show you how I format this to make it not confusing? I know what he's doing here.
Yeah.
So that first squiggly bracket on the unit move to, and then it's got the arrow on line 15.
Yep.
Push enter at the end, so that squiggly bracket goes down one line.
Oh yeah, how I had it set up originally.
Yeah, that's how I do mine.
Yeah.
And then see the corresponding closed one is also slightly grayed
Yeah.
on line 20. It shows you those two match.
Yep.
And then so it's there's two types of code writing sort of guidelines. Some people like having the squiggly brackets at the end of the line, like he has. I prefer to have them like that so that they match horizontally.
Yeah.
To me, it makes it a lot easier to read.
I strongly agree there, because like this is visually much more pleasing.
Well, you can do that. Like at each time when he's doing that.
Yep. It's just I reformatted it there at the end to make sure there was no, because I didn't notice the little red problem, but you kept saying there was a problem.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
All right.
So that's a big lot of code there, small lot of code there that is basically going to make it go to the gold node.
Yep.
Far away. Then when it gets there, it's going to do the line 17, and then it's going to start playing the animation, and it's going to move towards the storage. And then once it gets to the storage, it's just going to stop.
Now, so just so I'm clear, at this point, he plays the animation. He's not actually doing anything, right?
No,
There's
no number counted. There's nothing added anywhere. It's the visual move to, and then play the animation, then move to another place.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the thing is, he's also using his own code, which does this. So he hasn't programmed the move to, but it's simple enough to let you know what the AI is doing.
Yep.
You know, because this is how you'd be writing it down on your piece of paper. You'd say, okay, I want them to go to the gold node first, and then if they've mined some gold, I want them to take it to storage. And this is one abstraction level up from that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Ready for the next bit?
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Towards the gold node transform. When we get there, we trigger this action, which plays the mining animation.
Oh, he's
When the
explained
mining
what it is.
animation is completed, it triggers this action, and in this action, he's going to move towards the storage transform position. And when he gets there, he's not going to do anything else. So let's see if all of that is working correctly. First, I'm going to go into my unit and add the gatherer AI. This script up here is the script which implements our interface. And let's drag the storage transform in here and the gold node transform. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
what was that?
yeah, now we just need to connect the new stuff to the transforms, right?
So if you
If we go over to this,
not quite.
no?
No, so you go into the game handler because that's where
Game
up in the hierarchy.
Up in, okay, yep.
Yep. So select that. Don't need to click the arrow.
Game handler, transform.
Okay. So see how it's got game handler script.
Hey, there to the moon. We are working with C++. Is it? It's C sharp. Sorry about that.
That's right. It's close enough to C++.
Yeah, we are using basic Unity and C sharp to learn about factory game building, because I had an idea for a game, and Darth Apnea here is helping me figure out how to do the basics.
Yep.
All right.
You
So
saved it over in the other one.
I did. I saved it before I did close it. So
Okay, because I'm not seeing the transforms.
all right, let me make sure that I saved it. It was some C. What is your starting point to building the game? I didn't save it. Holy shit.
I'll
Wait,
send the link
no.
where you started.
Gather AI right here. Yeah. Okay.
Serialized build. I'll show you. Do you want to repost that link?
Yeah, give me a sec. This is, we are using CodeMonkey's tutorial. How does one build a game with graphics in C Sharp? So we're using CodeMonkey's tutorial. He has a lot of assets already built in and everything.
Yeah, it's got the graphics done, and then most of the things like moving and others.
Oh, you know what? Give me a second there, Apnea, because I'm going to tell Nightbot to give people the option of just looking things up. Command, custom, what do we do? Code? Learn to make your own factory builder with code. Not CodeMonkey. CodeMonkey. There we go, and submit. How can one turn that game into be playable on mobile? I don't know. We are not that far into the tutorial, unfortunately.
Yeah,
You
Unity
will.
also does have support for putting things straight onto a mobile phone.
Yep.
Yeah.
It makes it into an APK, and then depending on whether you're putting it on the
APK.
it was store.
I've heard you mention APK before.
Yeah, it's Android package.
Okay.
When I'm doing testing, I could just save it as an APK, and you can run it.
What have you understand so far in your game dev journey? Like I said, we're just starting out, actually. Darth Apnea here is a game developer or AI programmer, was it?
Game developer.
Yeah. So Darth Apnea here is an actual game developer and friend of mine. And so he's helping walk me through how to do game design development or whatever similar thing.
Give you a small taste of what's involved is probably a better description.
Nah,
I hate
he's
and I
he
hate this thing I hate.
he's teaching us all of the things that he learned in his degrees in one night.
Yeah, everything.
Everything that he learned.
I could teach you in about 5 minutes, which is how to Google search.
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't quite figured out how to do Android porting or anything. As you can tell, I can, as you can tell, I can barely tell. I can barely figure out how to portion out my screen. Okay.
We also had a crash course in lambda expressions.
Okay.
They tend to be not complex in understanding, but complex to see where you're using them. Why?
Wait.
But anyway.
So did this not show up? Private transform.
Okay, so those serialized fields, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those should be now showing up on whatever that script, the gatherai.cs, is on. Hang on a second. We are typing in the right one. Let's see. Can I just rewind this back a little bit?
Yeah, I was actually about to do that.
Yep.
I'm certain that degrees certainly help when it comes to programming. You spend a lot of years learning a lot of important things.
Unless you do it yourself, you will not get a job without a degree at least.
Okay, so are we at the point where he's just clicked off? Yeah.
I'm just getting it to the part where he drags it to where it's supposed to be.
He's going to move towards the storage transform position. And when he gets there, he's not going to do anything else.
So I'm just going to control
let's
it.
see if all of that is working correctly. First, I'm going to go into my...
Right. So what the two things he's going to do is he's going to drag certain things onto the object. So he's going to drag those scripts down the bottom there. He's going to drag them onto the assets up the top left.
So storage.
Well, yes. So if you look at the if you look at the game handler one, for example, because you'll be using that. If any of those will be fine.
Wait. What?
Well, the one we're looking at right now. The one we were looking at just before is probably good. The storage. Just click on the storage.
Okay. Storage.
Okay. So underneath this, it's got a transform.
Yep.
The top thing. It's got a sprite renderer.
Sprite.
And it's got a position renderer sort of script. That's part of his programming, I'm going to guess.
Yep.
Okay? So the transform and sprite renderer, those are things in Unity. One for a place to put it, and the second one to draw a thing at the place. Those are called components.
Yep.
Okay? So if I said storage object, it's also a component, but it's not too complex. The storage object, it's got a transform component and a sprite renderer component, and that other long one that I'm not going to say component. I'm going to be adding a script component to certain ones. I just can't remember which one he's putting on. I think he puts it on the game handler in the unit, but we'll see. So when you're ready to watch that again.
Yep, go ahead.
Unit and the gatherer AI. This script up here is the script which implements our interface. And let's drag the storage transform in here and the goal node transform.
Okay, pause.
Okay, there.
Where was that one? That was in the game handler?
He grabbed it onto the unit, I believe. So he's grabbing the gatherer AI. He's going to be dragging that onto unit.
Gather AI onto unit. Okay.
Transform. When we get there, we trigger this action, which plays the mining animation.
So I know
when the mining animation is completed, it triggers this action. And
yep.
in this action, he's going to move towards the storage transform position. And when he gets there, he's not going to do anything else. So let's see if all of that is working correctly.
He talks too quickly.
First, I'm going to go into my unit and add the gatherer AI.
Go to the unit and gather AI.
Drag it on. So see, it's got the missing monoscript. That was the one that I removed earlier. So can you click on the ellipsis beside it? Yep. And remove component.
All right. Yep. And then we just drag the storage and gold node into the transforms.
That's the one.
Dope.
So remember when we wrote at the start, if you go back to your code for reference?
I should have gone on to gather AI. Oh, well. Yep. I can just skip right over to it. Yeah, unfortunately, To the Moon, you're not going to be learning a whole lot of useful stuff, but because essentially this is breaking down very little bits into idiot format.
Yeah, I guess. So you remember those two transforms, the private transform, gold node transform, and so on.
Yeah.
So he's named them those because they're a transform, and he's grabbing the transform rather than object or anything like that. So because when you've got something as a transform, you're basically grabbing it and all of its components as well. It's a little Unity thing.
Yeah, I think I remember this from when I was like, this is one of the things that can be useful for walls and so on, I believe.
Well, transform, the whole word of transform means where does it exist in space? X, Y, Z.
Okay.
Scale and that kind of thing, right?
It's weird that they use
So why
transform
don't we
instead of
use-
position, but yeah.
Well, it's an offset from center of universe.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get at. So in 3D mathematics, it says where it is. The whole why are we using transforms rather than say calling them objects or something like that is just because Unity at its base, Unity is usually just a transform. So if you wanted to get any of those things, you have to grab the transform and then grab the components from that transform. It took me a bit to understand what the fuck it's going on about because it was really weird that it did that. But now that I've been using it, it does make sense.
Yeah, I think when you let your brain boil it down to idiot level, it makes sense. I think it works overall. It's just, yeah, like you said, it's a bit weird to process initially.
So you now know when you're looking at that gatherer AI script on the unit, and we've dragged those two transforms over.
Oh,
where they're
that's what
going,
that
right?
was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So just so I'm clear, this is units. So when you drag the script over here, it's just telling it to associate with this. I don't know what this object is called, but
So
is
that's what I was meaning between transforms and objects. It's a transform.
okay. So this is called a transform.
Yes, but it's got a transform too.
Oh, good. I mean, I mean the unit name
I just
here
call them
on the.
objects.
Okay. Yeah.
Objects are so overused in programming languages, but they're objects. They've got a transform on them. If you want to grab the unit's object, you grab its transform. Which
I could feel a rant coming on. But okay, so yeah, it tells the script to associate with the object, which then fetches, quote unquote, the transforms, the positioning. Right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yep.
And this, by the way, is how learning for me works. Is I have to reword things that you say a lot because it's just, I think it's one of the most important steps in learning in my mind. Now, I'm assuming at this point, even if we hit play, the dumb little dude wouldn't do anything.
I think well.
Oh, you know what? We're halfway through this video, but we're still gonna check. Oh. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh.
He just does nothing now. Can you tell me why he's doing nothing now?
He doesn't have any sort of return function, I assume. Or hold on. No, he doesn't have a recall function. That's what it is, right?
What's the function that's being called on that gatherer AI script that we just coded?
What's the
If
function
you
that's
go back
being?
to your- If you go back to your code, basically just save it. You never need to close it.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
The gatherer AI, that's the script that we.
Oh, right, because we've only given him a basic, like, one-way movement, and this isn't even him. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there. You are there. Keep going.
Yeah, this isn't even... This is not him thinking move from point A to point B. This is go to object and retrieve, right?
Well, there's play animation. We'll just say that's sort of.
Right. Yeah.
But if you also look at so the blue private void awake. Do you remember me telling you what that does and when that happens?
Nope.
Okay, so awake happens the first time that script is like awake. The program's basically pushed play. That script gets told to awake.
Oh,
When
okay.
it awakes, it goes line by line, and then once it's done, it's done. This isn't even in the update loop. There's another function that you call private void update, and that runs every frame or part of a frame or whatever.
Wait. So wait, can you, if you were to put all of this under update instead of awake, would it try to call this function like every couple of is it I can't remember if it's frames or whatever that it functions on.
No, I think it's frame. Anyway, try it. Rename awake.
Oh no. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
This might be very, very interesting. Or I don't know what.
Yeah.
This might go well depending on how he's programmed his background stuff, or it might go terribly. It will possibly freeze.
Oh, good. Let's see. This is another essential part of learning. Oh! Oh my god. Do you see it?
I do.
He's trying to play the animation here.
You trying
He
to
is playing the animation, but it's like multiple times a frame.
I was about to say, every frame, he's trying to play it like, how many times, I wonder? Look at this poor man. That is the face of suffering. Oh, by the way, there's nothing that allows me to reposition the camera. Fantastic.
yes.
Right.
Because, of course, you have to tell the game to reposition. That's so good.
That man, he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's just...
His life has been miserable.
His life is miserable.
White.
Wait.
Kneecaps. I don't know how he survived that.
Because every frame, he's not being told to go from a place to a place. He's being told to go from where he is to that place.
And if he's there, then do the next part. And then if he's
Yeah.
there, do the next part. But because he does get there, he starts playing the animation, but it won't even get to the third one because it overrides it again.
That's so good.
The next frame.
Does that make sense? I hate.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Like, it's fine if it doesn't. Believe it. Oh, I should not have put both awake and update.
I don't think it would have broken anything.
No.
I told you, go bugger yourself.
No, it wouldn't have broke it any worse.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure I get it.
All right.
100%. Totally. My brain. I don't think my brain gets it.
Are you ready to watch the next part?
But I
have to leave soon,
definitely got
so
it, so yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. We're gonna recompile our script and then we'll keep
Cool,
going.
yeah, make that screen massively large. Let's have a look what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
I really like that you can do that on the fly. I'm gonna the next time we stream, I'd like to be more prepped up so I can stream too. But I like this setup so far.
Yeah. This is really good. Yeah.
This script up here is the script which implements our interface, and let's drag the storage transform in here and the goal node transform. Okay, let's test it. Okay, there he is, goes towards the mine, plays the animation, and moves towards the storage. Okay, great. So that's the core of the behavior that we want to create. So now let's make the gatherer more adaptable. So let's first go into our script here, and instead of having the goal node and storage transform in here, I'm going to remove it from here and place it on the game.
I'll delete.
Yep. Okay. So we just move all of this up to the game handler.
Yeah, just those two lines into the game handler. Yep.
Is that under void awake?
So under the public class and above awake.
Above
And it
awake.
actually kind of wouldn't really matter, but that's how people do. They put the global variables.
Hold on.
You're in the right spot.
Oh, okay, because he moved back to the other thing. Gotcha.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And instead of having the goal node and storage transform in here, I'm going to remove it from here and place it on the game handler. So the gather AI by itself will not have those references. Instead, the gatherer will ask for those references when he needs it. We're going to have a private enum for our
Oh, I'm familiar vaguely with these.
current state.
All right, pause. Yeah, because I, not you. Private enum state. We've got to ask the state for permission. No. All right. Private state. There we go. Oh no, every libertarian's worst nightmare. The state. Not stat. Get back here. Alright. Yeah? Yeah. And now, okay, real quick. This, or, no, we haven't yet,
Finished.
yeah, we haven't yet gotten to the point where he's calling the game handler. Gotcha.
So we're going to be in what states they are.
Alright.
Ready?
Yep.
Now, for all the valid states that this AI can be in, let's say it's idle, moving to resource node, gathering resources, and moving to storage. By default on awake, we start at state.
Pause. Just
I
so,
was just, I knew a good place to stop, which was the state dot idle.
yeah. Yeah, moving to.
While you're typing, this is very basic state machine AI. So state machine, basically, it's called state machine because it's a state, and then depending on what happens, it moves to another state. Most games, actually that's probably a big ask now. A lot of games will probably be using these at some point. But I mean, you could even have, say, a state machine, not necessarily AI, but say for your inventory. Is your inventory shown of the owner? That kind of thing. So it's not just programming.
Okay.
I don't think that last comma is supposed to be there, but that's just
Last comma. But he's got it on his screen. So for the moment, if there's a mistake and it's shared between my screen and his, when he runs the program, he ought to show that it's a problem. I know Quill does that a couple of times, where he makes a mistake. He goes, "Oh shit, why did that happen?" And goes back and fixes it. Because I followed Quill's tutorial for a little bit, for like 3 videos.
cool.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's comment out this code.
Huh?
So on the private void
Did he just do some magic?
He
What to do, asterisk
commented.
and slash at the end of it. It's basically a comment block.
Why? Wait, does that like invalidate it?
It basically means that's just text now. It doesn't get run by the code. But it leaves it there just in case you fuck up entirely massively. You've still got the old stuff there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's if you want to keep it around.
For reference as well, is another one.
Okay.
update, we're going to do a switch on our state and execute different logic depending on the state. So
Do you know what a switch case is?
No.
So you're typing in switch in state. So we're doing that on the state variable that we've just made. And depending on what it is, we go through each of the cases. So the first case will be, are we idle? Do something. Are we moving to resource node? Probably, check to see if we're close enough. That kind of stuff. That's where we're going to go.
Okay. It's seeing something wrong here. Hold on.
on idle, let's look for a
Yep.
Case.
So I go away.
Case.idle. Okay, what were you saying?
I'll have to go away for 10 to 20 minutes to pick up my daughter, but I will be back and I'll see how far you've gotten.
Probably won't be very far, but hey.
So yeah, you're now in control of doing your own poison, buddy.
Yep.
Talk to you in a minute.
See you in a bit. Where's the watch together? Okay. So... And I'm also just going to idly speculate on what's what and why. Because... You know, I don't know half the stuff Apnea does. So, am I seeing this correct? Private, void, update. Okay, yeah, all the stuff that was... Got it.
A nearby resource node. In order to do that, we're going to ask the game handler to give us the closest resource. So let's first go into our game handler, and here we want to make a function to return the closest resource. So in here we're going to do a public transform get resource node.
Okay. So we go over to game handler, and under private awake close, yes. Public transform get resource node.
And this is simply going to return our goal node transform. Now in order to make things easier, let's make this static.
So return. Don't need any gold node. Why are you not? Okay. So gold node transfer.
So we can access this function using the class name. So let's go up here, make a private static game handler for the instance. On our awake, let's set the instance. Let's make this private and make a public static transform get resource node static.
Okay. Private static game handler instance. That's under the sterile field private.
You are not typing that in the game handler class. You're underneath it by accident. One curly bracket.
Huh? Oh, Oh.
Underneath the wake, then it's got another bracket. That's actually the end of the class. You should have it in one.
Right there. Wait. Hold on. What? Okay, yeah, no. It was corrected correctly. Gotcha.
Yep, you're correct. But there's some other things, but you'll figure them out.
What's that?
There are some other issues, but you'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weren't you going to pick up your kid? Get the hell out of here.
Yo, get your kid.
Game handler. Instance. Okay. So private void awake, private static, private transform, public transform, private transform. Okay. So I don't, unfortunately, I'm having trouble synthesizing why this is important.
I am literally at the door, but I can explain it.
Don't worry about it. You can explain it when you get back, right?
According to a singleton, but I will explain it more later. There's only one of them ever allowed.
There's only one of what? I've got that stupid fucking cat video stuck in my head again. I hate this. Public static. No, get out of here. Static. Transform. Get. Do I keep misspelling it? Probably. All right. Get. Wait. Get off of there. Get out. Get away from there. Static. Not status. Static. Get resource node static. Okay. Okay. Does all of this look the same? Private void awake. Instance equals this. Return public static. I think mine looks the same, although I'm actually not confident. Look at all that work you're doing. You're gonna need this. Nice.
Yep, yep.
Oh, hurt my head. Why'd you make me drink water? It hurts me. Injurious water.
And this will go
Water
to the
only harms
instance
me. It
and
doesn't help me
return
at all.
get-
Return.
Alright, so we can access this function.
So now we get public static within these brackets. Return space instance dot get resource node brackets and squiggly bit. Okay. That's probably not the technical term for it, but whatever. Now, I wish he would spend a bit. You know, he probably does it at the end, spending time on, like, why.
Function which will return our goal node transform. So this function is what we're going to call in here.
Oh, give me a sec. Go back.
Resource node. Alright, so
Return instance get resource node. Okay, and
we can access this function which will return our goal.
so we can access this function, which will return this.
Goal node transform. So this function is what we're going to
And this function gets fucking copy pasted over here.
call in here. We're going to go into game handler dot get
Line 32. Now, case state idle game handler dot get resource node static brackety.
resource node. Let's store it as a
Okay.
member variable. So go up here, private transform, resource node transform.
So private transform, resource node transform. All the way up here. Under private? Private. Gotcha. I hope you're paying attention. I hope you're paying attention, because this will be on the test.
I'm sorry, I was getting water. What happened?
It's fine. It's fine. You'll just. Oh, whoops, that's wrong.
I'll watch it after.
I was just like, I hope you're paying attention, because this will be on the test. I guess you just failed the test. I hate.
No. Damn it! Now I'm going to cut kneecaps now.
And that's
I
what we're
failed
going
this
to
dumb
store.
test.
After we store the
Resource node transform equals resource game hand. Ah, right here. Okay. Okay. Get resource node static. Okay.
the resource node, let's set the state to state dot moving to resource node.
So state equals moving to state equals, oh god.
Oh god, it's so confusing.
Yeah, I'm god awful at programming. State equals state dot moving to resource node. That thingy. And then we're under the break.
And down here, case state dot moving to resource node.
Case equal space state
Oh god.
dot moving to resource node.
Let's first test if our unit
Get
is
it?
idle. So if unit dot is idle, then let's move him towards the resource.
All right. Case state. Okay, got it.
State.
All hail the state. Hold on.
Yes, the state.
Ah, yes. Our glorious.
Forget Bug. State's good.
The state is good. Oh no.
I'm not changing my name. I'm still keeping Bug.
I really appreciate that somebody latched on to fucking Bug. It's so goddamn funny. He was such a useless character.
For real?
Like,
Resource node. Unit dot move to our resource node transform dot position.
oh god. Okay. So if unit is idle, unit dot not unit dot move to bracket resource resource node transform dot position comma 10 float comma
Within 10 units, and when you arrive there, let's set the state to state dot gathering resources.
I wish any of this made sense. Oh no, make it make sense. Can you make it make sense, I hate? No, life is
What?
chaos.
Wait, what?
No, it's fine.
The only thing I heard was chaos.
Yeah, that's about correct. State dot gathering resources. Wait. Oh no. No. Did I misname something?
No.
Oh no. I think I did. Okay.
You might mess up the state.
I did. I just about messed up the entire state. The entire state apparatus depends on me to not mess this one letter. Dude, this is actually how infuriating this is how infuriating programming can be. If you miss one letter in one reference,
Everything is fucked up.
the entire thing can just come collapsing.
It's just like don't fuck up.
Yeah. Like you accidentally delete an S in a single word.
Everything just falls down.
Yep, the entire state apparatus just destroyed.
RP.
RIP USA.
Safe.
Okay, so now on state dot gathering resources.
Case state gathering resources. Yep. That all makes sense. It doesn't, but wait, where'd this extra break come from? Oh god. Alright, we're just gonna put it
No.
break colon. Oh, that sounds uncomfortable. Case state dot gathering resources. Okay, it already figured out it was supposed to do that.
It knew what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Remind. Yeah, I got you, fam.
Oh god. Oh, it's saying there's 5 errors.
Oh damn.
What'd I do?
What'd I do?
If the unit
what
dot
was it?
is
Oh.
idle,
If unit is idle.
we want to do
Alright. So we go below gathering resources.
Oh.
If unit dot is idle, squiggly bracket, unit dot
play animation to mine.
play animation mine. Get that break out of here. Fuck out of here, break.
Fuck break.
Ain't nobody getting a break around here.
All my homies hate break. We ain't getting no break in this race. Well, actually, why won't let me click on the live?
Resource node transform position.
There we go.
Wait, what are you doing?
It won't let me click on the live. Not work.
Wow.
Even the live hates me.
And when the
This is why I like
animation
Faith
is
more.
complete,
Position. Alright, we go that thing. Yep. And then equals arrow open squiggly box. Wait, why is there no closed squiggly? What happened here? This is not what I intended.
let's increase a variable to store the gold amount that this unit is carrying. So let's do
Gold inventory. Gold.
inventory amount
Yes, gold.
plus, and that's what we're going to store.
Amount. Wait, what is happening? State gather resources equal to cannot fall out of switch from final case label case state gather. What?
Clearly the arrow hates Faith now. Everything hates Faith. Because one Faith, now you gotta go.
Or up here. So private int gold inventory.
All right. That's below the other privates. So we go private, not or of it, private, integer, gold inventory amount.
Inventory amount. So in here,
Okay. Under gather resources. It's very not happy about my gather resources, so.
after we test for idle, if the
Test for idle. If we get here. Excuse me. Put it back. Thank you. If gold
the gold inventory amount is bigger than 0, then we're already carrying something. So in here we go storage. If not, if this is the first time when we are carrying,
alright, is greater than 0. Open bracket. Oh no, open squiggly bracket. // move to all right. Else open squiggle.
we're carrying 0, then let's gather resources. So in here, again, we are going to request the game handler to give us the storage position. So we're going to have a transform for the storage.
Transform for storage transform, got you. I wish I could figure out what any of these words but I can't. I'm just not bright.
Alright, I'll be right back.
All right. Wait, am I supposed to? Okay.
Form, and we're going to go into game handler, and we need to create a function called get storage static.
Okay. Transform equals game handler dot get storage underscore static brackets, not that, but it's aware that we don't have that function.
Now,
Go back into our game handler.
go down here and make a public static transform get storage static, and we're going to return instance.getStorage. And let's go up here, making private transform.
Public static transform get storage static that space bracket thingy return space instance dot get storage bracket the. Okay. Does any of this make sense? Wait, okay, so above the public static transform, he puts private transform.
Transform get storage, and we're simply
Get storage. Whew. No, put it back.
going to return the storage transform.
Return storage transform. Did that fix any problems? Yes, it did.
Alright, so in our gather AI, let's set the state.
In transform storage transform. Transform storage transform. So state equals
State dot moving to storage, and
state dot moving to storage.
moving to storage, we're going to do something similar to.
What?
Alright, so in our gather AI, let's set the state equals state dot moving to storage, and when moving to storage, we're going.
So case state moving to resource node. To here.
We're going to do something similar.
After the last break. Could you, please?
Or two in here, instead of moving towards the
Instead of resource node transform, I assume it's going to be storage transform.
resource node, we move towards.
Yep.
Towards storage, and when we get there, we reset back to idle.
State equals idle. And then Gather resources. Unit is idle.
Idle. So this is moved to storage.
So where's moving to storage? Okay.
And let's store the storage transform up here.
Let's store the storage. Hold on.
Here, instead of moving towards the resource node, we move towards storage, and when we get there, we reset back to idle. So this is moved to storage, and let's store the storage transform up.
So
Up here.
hold on. What just happened? So he goes
Towards storage, and when we get there, we reset back to
idle.
This is moved to storage.
Yep.
And let's store the storage transform up here.
So private transform, storage transform. Gotcha. I appreciate that he thinks that he can just like quickly move through all this stuff, but Jesus Christ, I'm stupid.
And of course, when we arrive, we also set the gold inventory amount.
All right. Unit move to storage transform. That. Above state equals state. Gold inventory amount equals
Amount to 0. All right.
0. Bam.
All right. So let's see how our logic is set up. So the gatherer first starts off at idle.
Mhm.
When he's idle, he searches for a nearby resource node. He asks the game handler to give him that. When he gets a resource, he sets a state to move him towards that resource. If the unit is idle, he's going to move towards that resource node. When he gets there, he's going to swap the state to gathering resources. If he's in state gathering resources, first he tests
Okay.
if he's idle. If he already has gold in his inventory, then he's going to move to the storage. If not, he's going to play an animation. When the animation is complete, he's going to increase the gold inventory amount, which on the next update, he's going to run the same thing and move towards the storage. And moving towards the storage, he tests if he's idle, he moves towards that storage position. When he gets there, he resets the gold inventory amount and resets the state back to idle, starting the whole thing over.
Okay. I hope I get this.
That is working. There he is, goes to the gold.
Okay. So we have 18 problems here. Expected. Storage transform. Oh, we just syntax there. Okay. Oh, I put a wrong thing there. Hello? That needs to go there. Okay. That goes. Oh God. Wait. That goes there? What are you telling me? Okay, that goes there. Does that go there? Hello? Okay. Oh God. Control cannot fall out of switch. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the top. Okay. Gather resources. What am I doing wrong here? So if unit is idle, thing. If gold inventory, thing. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't need this transform here. Okay. State equals state. You got that. You got that. We got that. Play animation mine. Resource node transform. Position. Comma space. Son of a bitch. Okay. This is why I'm glad to have code to reference here. Okay. So we need more squiggly close bracket. And we need that. Not that, that. Wait, what are you saying is wrong here? Okay. And then down, we get another close bracket. And then down, we get another close bracket. We're just going to clear this line out of here. Close that out of there. Case state. Moving to storage. All right. If unit is idle, open bracket, close bracket, squiggly bracket, unit move to transform position. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. And then we go break thingy. And then that's all good. Okay. So now we have 2 errors and 1 warning. So state gathering resources. So that means something I did up here is wrong. Is it this? One warning? All right. I mean, maybe it all works. Maybe. Let's save it real quick. Yeah, it's saying there's no problems.
Gets there, he resets the gold inventory amount.
I'm back.
Resets the state,
Hey, welcome back.
Starting the whole thing over again. So let's see if all of that is working. There he is. Goes to the gold
Okay,
node, mines it.
Hold on. So, oh, I'm on the game handler, that's why. That, okay. So now we go back to here. His version works just fine. I have copied his.
Goes towards the storage, drops it, and again goes back to the node, mines it, drops it, and so on. Okay, great. So we have a simple resource gatherer AI. Let's do a quick test with multiple resource nodes to see if the code is...
Okay, dope. Now we're gonna test ours and see how broken it is. Alright, so this guy's gonna snap his neck right away or something. We're gonna decrease the size of this loser's game, because ours is much better. Ah, good. Yes. Fantastic. Oh no. Why isn't it working? Why aren't you doing anything? No. Alright. I've clearly done something wrong here. Unassigned reference exception, the variable gold node transform of game handler has not been assigned. Hold on. Gold node transform of game handler hasn't been assigned. Oh. Gold node. Storage. All right. Let's run this shit. Hold on. What am I? Okay, good. Right. Now, let's back into Unity. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shit. Look at him. Look at him fucking go.
Well, lad, get it, boy, get it.
Getting that gold. Alright, so
Hey, the animation, that's pretty good now.
yeah, I mean, we're copying another person's code for beta without knowing why we're doing it. So, you know, copying is easy enough. The thing you've got to do afterwards is figure out what's happening and why, right?
Yeah.
Like, one of the important things that your teachers should be teaching you in school, I don't know how well they do that, but one of the things they should teach you is, like, not just how to reach a conclusion, but why it's important and so on. Okay, so we're gonna go back to this watch together. He's saying we want to move on to multiple nodes.
Any resource node we give it. Let's make 2 more gold nodes. Put one
Oh, sorry about that.
in here.
Bless you?
And one in here. Let's add references in our.
All right. Ow, my head. Okay. Gold node. Copy. That's... Oh, we can just duplicate. Hold on. Paste. Or duplicate. Move one in there. Move one. Okay. You. Get the hell over there. Look at that. Look at these 3 nodes. These 3 absolute fucking nodes. Alright, what was he saying?
Our game handler. So gold node 2 and 3. And on the get resource node, let's
Alright. Gold node 1, 2, and 3. Game handler.
Beautiful nodes.
Right?
Check out the nodes on that map.
Back.
Welcome back.
Look at them safes.
Alright. Now, I can't remember what Unity named these things. Oh, it's brackets 1 and 2. No! What? What'd I do wrong here? I'm gonna just change the goddamn names.
Oh, those names are fine.
No, they're not.
There's-
They're
there's
wrong.
names, no-
Wait, what was I doing the routine? Yeah.
There, we got gold node 1 and 2. It's much easier.
Yeah, it's time for a video reaction. Let's see what I can see.
Well, I should shut that shit off.
No.
No, I should just shut it off for tonight because I'm trying to just get through this video. Wait, fuck that. We're in the middle of a video reaction. It just so happens to be that I'm reacting to this video by doing everything it tells me to.
You can react to the video like the end, like when you're about to end stream. Like you can watch it like later, like when you're about to end stream.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
return
Could've done
a
that.
random one. So let's
Yeah, I can
make
just send you the
put them
video
all in a
in
list.
Discord.
and return a random one.
Oh, you know, I actually really dislike that he's trying to fast forward through a bunch of this stuff because, like, holy shit, some of this information's important. Right? I assume.
It is.
Private. Okay, where the fuck is this shit up on here? Public, private, static. Okay, private, void, private, transform, get resource node. Yeah, so him just like kicking through all of this is not necessarily helpful. But I don't like he's clearly making this for somebody who has some sort of an idea of what they're doing.
Well, you can also play the video on ultra slow.
Bah. But he fast forwards.
You know.
He fast forwards a lot, which is the thing that I'm specifically bitching about right now.
Do you know what he's doing right here?
Yeah. Yeah, I do understand. It's just frustrating.
Yep, no, you're getting up.
Yeah, and in part I don't just get frustrated about things for myself because I'm a fairly simple individual and I understand that other people are as well. So, like, I get annoyed on behalf of people who don't even fucking exist. Man. That's dot random, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's dot random dot oh. Oh no.
Let's see if he's going to all the nodes.
Hold on.
And return a random one.
There we go. Return random dot range. Like I said, because I have fucked around with this like a little bit, I kind of get what the guy is doing and why, but it's just so fucking annoying. Dot count. Okay. I think that I've got all this correctly in there. 0 out of 1 errors. Hold on. Where are you throwing an error?
Haven't finished the line yet.
Oh, is there supposed to be a thingy here?
Yep.
Yeah. Unreached code detected?
Yep.
Oh, is it just because stuff isn't saved or something?
The return gold node transform form will never get to it. Return pops out.
Oh, okay. So it's the same way on his as well. I assume.
Delete that in a second.
Alright.
Ah, okay. See, and that's one of those areas where like the fast forwarding that really messed me up. Actually, I'm not going to delete that. So you can just do that. Yeah. It's like you were saying earlier, it's useful to just have some stuff as a reference. Analyze
What changed as well.
Right. Analyzer Unity.software. What's this? Through an exception.
What about that?
Okay.
That's something to do with how we've linked Visual Studio to be launched. Remember having issues before this stream?
Right.
There's something to do with that, I think.
Alright, so let's see if he's going to all the nodes. Okay, he's going to that one, mines it, goes to storage. Okay, he's going to another one, and yep, it's working. So there you have it. We created some basic AI structure.
Okay. And assuming I did this correctly, we can just minimize that down. And once we compile, I like that it auto compiles. Like it didn't.
There is something you're missing.
Is there?
I'll see. Yeah, well, we'll find out.
Fantastic. Goes to that. Wait. Okay, what did I do? Why isn't he going? What did I miss?
You've got some red errors in Unity. You might want to look at them. No, not in here. In Unity.
Wait, no, I set that up.
So
Oh! I'm so dumb.
What's up?
Oh, I forgot to set the transforms for the 2 additional nodes. And now...
very
Wait,
small thing.
wait. Oh! Okay. Wait, before we start that up. So what happened is that for the first one, he went to number 1 because it called on number 1. But then for the second one, it called on 2 or 3 here. And he didn't know he didn't know where to go for those, right?
So it was returning a null.
Right. Okay, yep. And so now he'll do it. Boom. Look at him go.
Look at that boy. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Get that gold, boy. Get that gold.
Now, I assume there, Apnea, that there's a way... Well, okay, no, I absolutely know there's a way to have this done where it generates the list based on, like, proximity or something. Because I'm assuming I don't have to hand play... Like, I don't absolutely have to hand place all of these. Then I can have that random list populated
You're
by a script.
about doing it a procedural generated where those resource nodes aren't actually there. Yeah,
Right.
there is.
Dope. Yeah, I kind of figured. Of course, he's giving a very basic tutorial, which the fact that this is a basic tutorial is a nightmare. Oh my god. Because, let me tell you, man, even this is kind of exhausting.
Without following a tutorial or anything like that, can you just quickly guess with what you've got here as your tools, how you'd go about putting 3 random nodes down? Let's just say those nodes are there, but you want to randomly change their positions. Can you think about what kind of things, where you drag them, or kind of script would go where? And if you're wrong, it doesn't matter. Just where would you think about putting them?
So,
So leave those nodes there.
right. Now, I'm looking through the different tools and so on. So,
Script.
yeah, I would assume that you'd write a script that... Okay, I'm just moving the background around at this point. I was trying to move the camera. The way I assume it would be done is like you have to measure out the size of the map and do like an XYZ transform for like a random position or something.
Yeah, you're quite close. You wouldn't need to do any measuring out or anything like that.
Well, you would want to make sure that doesn't generate off the map.
Well, how about we just place something in the middle of that view thing, like right where the camera is,
Mm-hmm.
and it would be an empty object with a script that has those 3 golden nodes on it,
Mhm.
and it just does an offset from its own position.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
100 or positive 100 between those 2 numbers. Doesn't matter if they're over lap or anything like that at the moment. Yeah, you better do that in about 5 minutes. Well, let's say 50 minutes because it's us, isn't it?
You said that you would have to create a script, and then it would create their. Okay, yeah, you could do that in the game handler, and so. Okay.
Because it's already got reference to all 3 of them, and you do it on awake.
Right.
Or start, probably. I don't know.
Okay. So we would go. You'd want to get their position first, right?
Well, you'd okay. So remember, we were talking about having, say, you were talking about like a forest, and having a node like that.
Yeah.
So what I was thinking, if you wanted to just place, if you go back to Unity,
Yeah. We're
and
gonna.
go right mouse button on the screen somewhere. Right mouse button. Okay. Game object at the top, the menu.
Game object.
Create empty. Create empty. Just, yep. That.
Yep.
Okay. When you've selected on it, yeah, just name it something and
This will just be.
meow. On the inspector to the right, to the left of meow,
Okay.
there's a picture. There's a picture of a cube or something like that. Yep. Click that.
Yep.
Change it to say a red thing. Well, no, we're going to do gold. So let's make like that.
Okay.
And now, is it showing it? I can't.
It.
There's a way
Oh.
to get it to show.
I
There's
think.
a way to get it to show up on the thing, but I don't know. So don't give it a text or anything like that. You don't want to see it in game, but you do want to see it when you're designing. I just can't remember how to do it. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we know it's roughly. Can you see that circle? It's roughly to the side of it.
Oh, that.
Yep, that's it there, I think. So let's just say that's where we want roughly our gold to be centered on. We could put it 0, 0, 0 if we really wanted to, but yeah. So create a new script in there. Yep.
All right. Create C#.
Yep.
And we're just gonna call it offset.
Gold. Oh yeah, offset's fine. Go into it. Yeah.
And then delete all this shit, right? Except for public class.
Not all of it.
Okay.
You want to keep start.
Okay. So let's get rid of this.
Yep. Let's call it. Let's do it the easy way first. Let's go this. Dot transform. Position. Yep. Equals.
All right.
New transform.
New transform.
Oh, actually, no. Let's see if I can do it another way. This dot transform dot position. Do that number again. I think this is going to bomb out actually.
So this transform position equals this transform position.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay. I just wanted to make 100% sure.
Dot x
Dot x.
and make dot x on the other side as well. So it's, both of them say that same line.
Okay. So we're gonna make this position x, y, z equals this position x, y, z.
Yeah. So
Hold on. So, yeah, are you trying to give it a name?
no.
Okay.
At the end of that line now, do minus 20f.
All right.
Close that off. I don't think we can do it that way though. Actually,
Close it off.
semicolon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then we're just gonna do the same for everything else.
Yeah, I knew we would do that. Okay. In that case,
Oh, the
delete
error.
that line. It's not going to work. It's okay. So delete that line.
Yep.
Okay. So do int. Actually, no, it's a float, isn't it? Float. Sorry.
You're good.
X equals
Float x equals
transform position dot x.
transform dot position dot x.
Yep.
And then close it off.
Close it.
And then do the same for y and z.
Well, no, we'll just do it for x. We don't need to do too many lines just in case this particular line doesn't work.
Okay.
So next line will be this dot transform
Dot transform
dot position equals new vector 3.
new vector 3.
I think it is. Yep.
Is it
Space.
okay? New.
Order do it. Yep. Vector 3. There we go. Is it XYZ? Of course it is. Open bracket,
Space or no?
no space.
Okay.
This dot transform dot position dot x. This, and now copy that because I mean we don't need to type it out over again. Then y, then z. The reason I put the new at the top there was because I was trying to see if this was going to work syntactically, and it does. So close that with the semicolon again.
Yep.
And just where it says this dot transform dot position dot x, do -20.
This dot position. I'm sorry.
The first variable of that vector 3. Keep going across.
Okay.
About there. Yep. -20.
All right. Okay.
Just save that.
Save.
Yep. Drag that onto all 3 of the gold things and see if they shift to the left.
So offset CS gets dragged onto gold nodes. Gotcha. I shouldn't have closed it. I should not have closed it. God damn it. Okay. Where are we looking at? Oh, wait, we want to go into the game handler, not...
No. I'm just testing things to see if we can even do it this way.
Oh.
Drag that offset onto that gold node.
Like where at? Oh, just add it to it. Gotcha. Okay,
Now,
so
what
this
that'll do
is...
if we look at its position, it's 38.6 when it's not running.
Yep.
When it is running, it should become 18.6 by our math because we've taken 20 off it.
Okay. And then you would just replace the specific number with a random. It looks like it moved.
Yeah, it did. Yep. So, okay. So that's one way to do it. What we just did there was we're assigning a script directly to that gold node, right? So we're not there was a reason why I was doing it in this way. We're dropping a script directly on it and just modifying it straight there like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way you wanted to do it through the game handler is probably a better way to do it because then you could just go through all 3 of them and just however many you've got. You could change the positions of them then. Or, and that's the third way you do it, which would be much later when you're starting to get onto actual procedurally generating it, is there won't be any gold nodes on the map. You'd actually create them at game time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of originally.
Well, if you go to game handler,
Yeah.
so see how we've serialized those gold nodes, right?
Yeah.
We'd basically get rid of those and create our own list and do what's called instantiating. Oh my god, I can't even say the word.
Instantiate?
Creating.
Yeah.
Instantiate. That's the one. Creating one. And then adding it to that list, which is what it grabs a random one from. And Bob's your uncle.
Now, when creating procedural generation lists, oh, hold on. No. The question is...
Should be procedural.
The question is a bit different from what I was originally thinking. So, when doing procedural generation, I know that there is a way every block, square, node, circle, cat, however you want to name them, asks their neighbor what they are so that it can build a sensible world. Where is... I'm assuming that's going to be somewhere else other than where you were just talking about, right?
No, that would be in a game handler or some sort of map generator or some other kind of script. Because you'd have to starting from the base part where how is all this stuff going to be generated, and if a thing is close to it, does that matter? Do we clump up? Do we spread apart? These are all things that you'd have to sort of...
Okay.
Why are you doing them, for example?
Okay.
I was just trying to show you that randomly placing these objects, which isn't necessarily procedural, is possible.
So-
they don't have to be placed at design time. You can make them at game time.
So, how do you make this number random? How do you make the 20 random?
So,
It would be
and-
range.
well, the whole reason I put the float X there was because I thought that might be your next question. So, you know how you've got the resource node list random range there?
Yeah.
Copy that. Not the entire thing, just the Unity random range.
Unity engine random range. Yep. Including the square brackets or no?
It doesn't matter. We're just copying it so we don't have to.
Okay.
type it all.
Yep.
Go over there. Put a plus beside the float x equals transform.position.x. So the thing we're not actually doing anything with yet.
So put a plus here.
Yep.
Not an equals.
Paste it.
Yep.
Okay. Now, obviously, resource node list isn't there. Let's choose a number. 100, 50, 200. What? Something like that. It doesn't matter what the number is.
So we'll just put 100.
Put that instead of count. Yep.
Like that.
Yep. And then
Okay.
minus 50.
Minus 50? Oh, yeah. Right. It's
Do you know why?
negative 50.
Yeah. Well, not in brackets.
What?
Not get rid of the comma and put the brackets back to where you were. I just wanted it to be minus 50.
Oh. Wait, why?
What are you doing?
That's what you said to do.
Okay, push undo until we get it back to Control Z. Keep going. So 100. No. Stop.
Okay.
On the other side of the bracket,
Oh.
minus 50 there.
I don't know why we're doing that one, actually.
Okay, because we're getting a number between basically 1 and 100.
Mhm.
And then we're minusing 50 on it, so then it would be basically minus 50 to 50. So left or right.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
So 50 to the left or 50 to the right. And now we've got the position.x minus 20f. Change that to x. Because we've now made that.
Change that to X. So we just remove all of this, right?
Yep, so we go plus x.
Plus.
Just x. We don't even need the this dot transform dot position because we've already done that above it.
Okay. So then we go.
Yep.
We
That. Yeah.
delete all this, and then plus X.
No,
Or-
yeah, just x there, just by itself.
Okay.
So then that will get a number that's an offset of 50 either side of x.
And if
Do the
we,
same for y as well.
I was about to say, if we just copy this line for Y and Z, we can do the same thing.
Well, we don't want to do it for z because we're not using.
Oh yeah, because there's no Z axis. Gotcha. Oof.
With you is, but
Yeah, but we're not.
I think we're actually on a 2D plane. We're using x and z, but we'll just try that to start off with.
Oh, fantastic.
Looks fine to me. I know, right?
All right.
We'll find out.
Any
Might be one
errors?
direction. Shouldn't be.
Nope.
Where's
And
that onto all of the gold now?
yep.
Shake it up a bit. That one's already got it.
And 2. Did it go?
No, I think it did.
Okay, we'll just drag it directly onto the node, which is how the last one got it.
Works. That's cool. That you've just taught me something, by the way. I haven't used Unity for a while.
Yeah, I saw him doing it, which is how I knew it worked. Okay, so let's see.
We've forgotten more things than I've learned on this bloody programming.
Right? A. All right. However, that's not random.
No, because they're going off core, aren't they? Their initial-
Now it's random. No, it's not random if you only run it once, because 100% of the time it was in the same position. You can't have randomness within a single variable. Oh man.
And so notice how we were adjusting one particular path, and it's not where like the movement's not affected, and the random selection of where it's going isn't being affected.
Yeah.
That was what I was talking to you before about the difference between if you change
Oh
the
my
movement
god.
script versus changing, say, your animation script or something. If you've done it right, then both of those should be separate systems and work, hopefully, without having references to each other.
Okay, that's...
So why don't you try taking that script off there,
hold on,
those individuals, and putting it into the game hand?
because there's a problem that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Nope, it fixed it. So he went to the same node 3 times, and I'm like, is this indicative of a problem with the randomizer somehow? It's not, by the way. It's just... Can you see where I thought there might have been a problem? How he keeps going to this one node down here? But that would be a problem in the randomizer, not like...
You mean like he's doing it now? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he keeps going to this bottom node, and I was like, oh, is that indicative of a problem going on? No, it's not. I love... oh, God. Having the offset, that is so goddamn good. Like
little things like that. You add a couple of lines. It gives you that, oh, that's cool that I've changed a little thing, right?
Yeah.
Quite a good rush, even though it's a small thing.
It's so minor, but still. Like, just that little change makes it infinitely more satisfying.
When are you doing the next video?
I have no idea. I kind of want to just keep going. I've got 2 more hours. Oh, Jesus. I accidentally opened OBS.
See, it's going to be over and above.
Let's see. The next video.
I don't think it would be hard for you.
Resource storing. So this will be adding a resource counter and the ability to retrieve, or...
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the code that you've currently got and you're running with the project should still be will be up to that point now. Does that make sense? We had to clear it out when we started this one, but this one.
Right. Yeah, because we were just running the first part.
Yeah. And it's only a 5-minute tutorial. I mean, I'm here for the next few hours, so I don't mind sitting through with you if you want.
Yeah, it's only a 5-minute tutorial. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours? Good.
Okay, so that's what, 20 12 to 1 ratio? An hour if we do this, but that's great.
I mean, honestly, like, that's not even that bad in my mind. Because, first off, I'm an idiot. Second off,
It's like we're all idiots here.
yeah, the thing is, like, we're having fun with this thing. And I think that's the most important part in my mind.
You don't mind doing it through the watch together still, so I can follow and make sure?
Absolutely not. Oh, and apnea. Real quick. One of the things that is well worth pointing out that I mean, I don't know if you have noticed, but this is a thing that's definitely worth taking note of. You can resize the video on your own side, on your own screen, which I don't know about you, but to me, that's like a huge fucking deal. Yeah, like, mind you, you're going to lose a lot of resolution on it.
What's the name of it's called resource storing.
The next one is...
resource storing, there it goes.
Yep.
Hello and welcome, you're CodeMonkey.
Yeah, he's got the little counter up in the corner. Now, is he going to go through retrieval as well, I wonder? By the way, we're keeping the offset code.
Well, that won't matter, because unless he puts... Well, actually, even if he does put another script on there.
Yeah, because this is... so the only place I could see it being a problem is if he modifies where...
How the resource nodes go,
yeah. In which case,
how to generate.
we'll just have to remember that he renamed or moved resource nodes. Now,
That is
real quick.
incredibly ugly programming, by the way. If anyone who actually does program is watching me show you what to do, they're probably like clenching their teeth, going, "Oh my god, why is it making a vector there? Why is it doing?"
Okay, real quick. How would I have the game generate one of those nodes?
Okay, so
Is that a thing that will take? It, I was about to say, is that a thing that would take a really long time to figure out?
Yes and no. I don't think we should do it.
Okay.
I think we should continue with doing your other thing, and we'll have that as a side one the next time we start do a stream of it. And say we've got 15, 20 minutes, we'll do that.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to just write it up myself how to.
About to say,
remember, you make a blueprint, you copy it into the thing that you instantiate it, then you give it a position. But in saying that, I know what I'm doing. Showing you how to do it is another thing.
Right, and that, oh god, actually, that's part of what is making this whole project so much more interesting. Is that it's not just you, someone who knows programming, making a tutorial. It's you sitting here trying to explain to an idiot somebody else's tutorial.
Hey, you.
I don't think you're an idiot.
Well,
You've done very well.
The thing is,
followed instructions like a good little monkey.
right? The thing is, I need you to understand. I still don't understand any of this shit that I just did. Like,
well, let's go through it because he will be adding complexity on top of complexity.
well, the thing is, like, because he's got good notation. You know, he's got some notation. He's got, like, the naming on stuff is actually good. I can parse out a lot of it, but like, when I call myself an idiot, I'm actually not being derogatory. I'm just,
Okay.
it's gonna sound like I'm being derogatory towards myself, but I'm qualifying myself. I have a hard time remembering things. I have a hard time, I don't know what the actual term is, but can you figure out what I mean when I say actualizing information? Apnea? No?
The retrieval and comprehension of something that you've just learned?
It's the step before that. It's taking the things that you're being taught and turning it into something that can be retrieved.
Right. So it's assessment. No, you've been understanding when you've been typing or had a chance to talk about what you're looking at. That's been working fine.
Right.
I'm not sure what.
So without watching the video again and again and again, every single time I need to work on a project, I'm not going to remember any of this stuff, unfortunately.
Well, that's going to be a problem if you're trying to make a program like this, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, that's one of the things that I've been trying to explain.
In that case, what I would do is, as a step before you go to the next one, is add a lot of comments.
Okay.
So you already know what that enum state is, right?
I don't.
Into the words for the
What is enum?
enumerator. It means a set of numbers, basically, or a set of states in this case. An enum is actually a number, but it's turning that number into like 0, 1, 2, 3 into idle, moving to resource node, gathering resources.
So private. I'm gonna see if I understand this. So private here means that this is a bit of information that is contained within the gatherer AI and is not accessible outside of it. Enumeration, it's assigning numbers to the things on the inside here. And then state is just like the object reference name for This line?
For that enum. Yep. So in other words, created an enumerator called state that's only accessible in that class. Yep.
Okay.
That state has got 4 enums. I don't even know what they are called. Enumerations
Okay.
of idle, moved to resources, etc., etc. They're human ways of looking at the numbers.
Right.
Because if say like when we didn't have a lot of memory and things like that, we used to have to say things like in state 0 or state 3, and then some programmer who also is working on it would have like a wee notebook. State 3 is gathering resources or moving to storage or whatever it is on there, right?
Okay.
Because they couldn't type all those words because we had literal bytes to work with.
Right.
So we've created an enum state here because when you go down further and it's got state equals state.idle, where we're going through a switch state saying state case state gathering resources, it's a visual hint to when you're reading the code that makes more sense, which is what you just said. If you go through it,
So-
you can kind of glean what you're looking at.
Right.
It's a helper.
So these lighter blues, these are all object reference names. So, for instance,
Oh, no,
Trent.
object types. Those are types.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've been referring. I was referring to them as object reference names because, like, this is how you reference this thing. But yeah, object types.
That'll be the name beside it. So where it's got IUnit and then in black it's got unit.
Uh-huh.
Whenever you want to access or do something to that unit, you're going to be doing it through
On-
the black word, not through the IUnit.
Oh.
IUnit is just like state and transform. Those are all already programmed classes from somewhere else.
Okay.
So you know how we were doing transform.position?
Yeah.
That is a light blue transform object of something. Or
Okay.
class or method. Or
So if I want to change transform here, I would reference resource node transform, not the word transform. Right?
that's right.
Okay.
Which is why the second line's got transform as well, because it's also a transform.
Gotcha. Yep.
So the dark blue, the thing where it gets a little bit different is the dark blue int. Now it's technically, I suppose, a type or an object.
That is a number, right?
Yeah, but it's a simplistic one. It's like it just showed you there when you hovered over it. It's a struct 30 int 32. So it's part of a structure.
Okay.
And can you see how the int 32 is blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain starts exploding when I start thinking of these things, but yeah. They're all variables.
Oh my God.
And they're all referencing a certain object. That's all you need to worry about at this stage.
And oh my God, I'm looking at this and I love Unity, like a lot, because I can just hover over any of these, and
This is C# rather than Unity.
oh, C#, yeah. But
IntelliSense is what they've called it.
what's
Other
that?
Programs have other programming languages call it autocomplete or different things, but for Visual Basic, Visual Studio and all that, and Microsoft, they call it IntelliSense. Could you even hear me do the quote mark?
The fact that it tells you what it's referencing is really, because I think of autocomplete and I think of that that horrible thing that makes me say duck every time I'm yelling at someone.
You're lucky mine's decided to be a grammar Nazi. It just changes commas and full stops on me now.
Yeah.
This is where it doesn't need to be.
Like,
Right. Well, I'm
probably.
going to go check some food. I'll be back.
Okay.
And you just keep talking to your peeps.
Yeah. Alright, have you been paying attention? Are you ready to design your own video game?
Yeah. So I was totally paying attention. Yeah.
He's gonna be out here releasing his I hate this video game.
I just like character name I don't know, Dan or something. Just one take everybody's kneecaps, including monsters. And the final boss is gonna be me. I hate. He'll try to take my. Well, there won't be no good ending. It'll always be bad. Which is I'm gonna take all his kneecaps that he took. And
Oof.
his, and that's it. I don't care if people dislike it. It's my game, my rules.
Right. Oh man. Honestly, this stream is probably a fucking mess for anybody trying to watch.
Definitely.
Cause the thing, oh god, I keep doing this. I keep actually going back to Twitch. Hold on, get rid of the kaleidoscope vision.
Those 3 people are just watching like, what the fuck's going on?
Right.
I mean, those 4, but that's me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Probably one of them's me. Probably one of them's you. Probably one of them's apnea. All right, welcome back, kaleidoscope.
And we got this dude named Two the Moon.
We don't do that here. We actually.
What?
So one of the things that I learned is that you don't really call out lurkers or anything like that.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not a streamer, so I guess it's not like as big of a deal. But hey, if you ever do plan on streaming, just know calling out your lurkers is considered a bad form, and the reason is some people just want to chill. They just want to grill while you're streaming, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that you're just sitting there playing your I don't know clown murder simulator or whatever.
Clown murder simulator.
I assume that's what you do in your free time. Your kneecap extraction simulator, and and you know you're having some dude trying to chat with you, so you like every 3 seconds have to switch over back to the goddamn stream.
To the game.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You'd just be like, God damn it, person on the stream, quit fucking talking to me.
Bro, I'm trying to get some kneecaps, bro. Fuck off.
Right. Oh, man. I might not make it all the way through this next video, frankly. Like, oh my god, this shit's exhausting.
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for whoever fucking bothers making these games. 'Cause holy fuck. But I move at a really slow pace. Like an absolute fucking snail's pace.
Slow and steady.
Oh, no, not steady at all.
Oh, definitely not steady.
Nah. Where'd my phone
Slow
go?
and rusty?
Right. Slow and like a turbulent goddamn sea. Oh, man. I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Shit sounds miserable. Oh good, I don't work till 5:30 anyway, so not gonna be too bad. Alright, let's see if we can't figure some of this shit out while apnea is off, I don't know, baking an entire turkey or something.
Hello and welcome. I'm your
Ooh,
CodeMonkey,
turkey.
and in this video we're going to take our
He's
resources
probably not.
and keep track of resource amounts.
I
Let's
hate
get
sad
started.
now.
What's that?
I hate sad.
So here's the resource gatherer from the previous video. He starts off idle, goes to a resource node, mines that node, and takes it to storage. Right now the resources don't really exist. It's just a number going up, being reset and lost forever. Let's make a class to handle those resource amounts. So make a new C# script.
Alright, we're making a new script. Everything's gonna burn down. My entire computer now on fire. Oh no. What's he calling it?
And name it game resources.
Game resources. Let's go. Reload script assemblies. Oh, good. Game resources.
This class is going to be responsible for holding all of the player resources, essentially a resource bank. This is what we're later going to use to check if we have enough resources to construct a building. Inside, this is going to be a very simple class, so let's get rid of all of this. It will also be...
Okay, we're just gonna get rid of everything. Sorry, I hate. You're gone. You're dead to me.
Big sad. I see out of this.
Yep, it's always how it had to be.
Damn.
I'm sorry, but you know how it goes.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid. Oh God.
Oh yeah, why not about that?
I love it.
Be static since we only have one resource bank in our game. And to start with, let's make a...
Wait. The fuck is this? Did he put a goddamn bracket there? What the hell? What is this man? Also probably not.
a private static int for our gold amount.
Private static int for the gold amount. Gotcha. Private... Not... Get the C out of there. Private static... God damn it, I keep hitting the wrong letter. Not indexer. God damn. Gold amount. Boom.
Let's make some
Boom.
functions to add gold. So public static void add gold amount.
Public static void add gold amount brackety thingies.
And we're going to receive an int for the amount and inside
Ugh. Oh my God. I hate quit yawning.
we're simply going to increase our internal gold amount by that amount.
Gold amount. Wait, gold amount plus equals amount. Damn.
And let's make a public static int function to get our gold amount.
Ugh. Fuck. Public static int get gold amount.
And inside we are simply going to return our gold amount. Now let's
Return gold amount.
I'm back.
It's okay. We've got the entire game programmed by in the time you were gone, probably.
Welcome back, boy.
3 things. Semicolon at the end of the gold, get gold amount. Bracket, bracket. Shouldn't be there.
Oh shit. You're right.
Yeah. And you need to open and close with these.
I can't believe you did this, Apnea. Listen, I'm the streamer. I get to blame anyone I want to.
Okay.
Can't believe I code, or can't believe that I came to help you code.
I know, right? How dare you? How dare you unleash this atrocity on the world?
Let's go up here and make an event to fire when the resource amount changes. So a public static event handler.
Ugh, fuck. Started yawning. Couldn't fit.
Just typing.
Right? Public static event handler. That's over the private static. I don't know if where it is in here matters so much, but I'm making sure it just lays out exactly where his stuff is. Oh, he's gonna create an event handler. Or is there already an event handler? I don't know.
On gold amount change.
On gold amount change. Gotcha. What were you saying? Okay. This guy does type very loud, though.
But what?
What?
Event handler is part
What
of
he
the
typed?
system namespace. So in here, when we change our gold,
Using system? Okay.
So that we can use the event handler.
Ah. Oh, is the event handler like a normal thing?
Yep, it's in system. So all those things you've got that using, those are like references to already made functions and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the event handler is not a thing he made, or is it?
No.
Okay. Gold amount plus amount equals amount. If and only if.
gold amount. If we have subscribers, let's notify them, send them null and event args.
Yeah, notify those subscribers.
Right? Ah, now you're speaking my language, sir.
Would you like any kind of explanation of what the hell he's just typed?
Give me a sec. Because I'm... While the notify subscribers thing is a little bit funny, I think I get that one. I'm not 100% sure. Give me a sec. Let me get my brain to stop doing gunk. Gold amount changed. Null event arg dot empty. Okay, so if on gold amount changed space exclamation null on gold amount change. Oh, is that okay? That's what that means? Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, it isn't empty.
Yep. Okay. So the changes made here. Okay. So what were you explaining?
Oh, I was going to explain anything that you wanted me to be starting. What he's doing here is he's writing up something that's going to react to an event happening. That event's going to be gold being added.
Yep.
Because the public static void add gold amount, and however much it is, it adds it to whatever gold amount is. Because this is a static class, it's going to stay. There's only one of it, and I remember when I said singleton before I left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something to do with that as well. So when the gold amount changes, it goes to the next line, and he goes, "Hey, gold's changed. Fire this event." What this is it's a way of subscribing to another class or another thing that you've typed out, like say gatherer AI or game handler, and then notifying that something's changed.
Okay.
If that yep.
So in the
He's going to be. This by itself will do nothing. Something's going to have to reference this to get it done.
okay, and that's going to be the on-screen counter, I assume.
Yes, that's right. So the on-screen counter is going to subscribe to the event on gold amount changed, and when it's fired, it's going to update the number of gold shown on the screen, something like that.
Okay.
That's what this is. This is set up for it, which
Yeah.
is why it's also got get gold amount, and it returns how much gold is there, because this thing is literally holding the game resource.
You know, I actually, man, I kind of like the way he has the resources set up. Though obviously I wouldn't want to do it the same way. In a finished game like I'm thinking about, because he has it where it's all going into your credit card instead of into a physical location on the map.
Unless this game resources thing is actually attached to the storage.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it wouldn't be as static because you'd have more than one storage point, but still.
Oh, and I
So,
think looking at the end of the tutorial, the gold counter does eventually go away. So
the other thing, so what statics are, you know how we put that offset thing onto each of the gold nuggets?
yeah,
And each of them did a different thing, right?
right.
So say you've got one. I'll use the worker as an example instead, actually. So you've got one worker, right? Say he's carrying some gold, and you've done that by a script similar to that game resources script, but not a static, right?
Okay.
Each little worker is going to have a different amount of gold on them, aren't they?
Right.
Right. Whereas, say you wanted to have, your credit card game resources. Say you did want that, right? If you had more than one game resources script running around, you'd get confused because you wouldn't know which one is the true one, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So this static and singletons means that only one of them will ever exist. And it tends to reference itself. If it exists, then destroy itself. It's a hard way to describe it, to make sure that there's only one instance of that thing.
Right. Okay. So there's
Really,
no. So what you're explaining is that there's only one gold inventory, and that's what the static refers to.
that's right.
Yeah.
Sort of. The way that the static's being implemented is what it's meaning, not static itself.
Right. Right.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember all of the terms and stuff like that because you can use them on a day-to-day basis, but I personally forget what they all mean.
Yeah. Oh, I thought we were using statics previously, but we weren't.
No. So what you were using there are something called voids. So you might want to know what those voids are.
Okay.
So go back to the Gatherer AI because it's got a better lot of them.
So
Private void awake and void update, they're not going to return anything. If you go to the game handler, however, the game handler script,
okay.
And scroll down to private transform get resource node.
Yeah.
It doesn't say void there; it says transform instead, because what it's returning is a transform.
Okay. So void.
When I say return, I mean getting.
So void references essentially a non-reference, right?
It returns nothing.
Right.
You can run that, and it will not. Okay, you know how we go. This equals something, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's assigning something. So say I wanted to this transform that I've got over here equals get resource node.
Okay.
It will literally return whatever it returns. That's what it'll return assigned to it. I'm not explaining this very well.
I think I understand.
I'll be right back.
Be right back.
All right. I'm gonna keep moving on through this then.
Right, this class is now set up. We can add a resource amount, get the current amount.
Okay. So just want to make sure that I've got all of this. If on gold change null, blah blah blah. Yep, we can get this and this. Got it.
Amount, and it fires an event whenever that amount changes. The class is static, so it can be used from anywhere in our game. Now all we need to do is have our gatherer AI call the add function in this class to add the resources. So let's go into our gatherer AI, and down here, when we finally arrive at the storage position, Before we reset our amount, let's go into game resources and add the gold amount based on
Game resources, add gold amount. Okay, so this is in the gatherer AI. We go over here. We go all the way down to the bottom. And before gold inventory amount equals 0, game resources dot add gold amount there and that. We're just gonna start a new line here real quick. It doesn't look like he's going to, but hey, how you doing, Jitspo? Hello, Raiders. How are we doing today? How was the stream? Today, we are learning how to do some programming for a factory game from CodeMonkey, a pretty dope YouTuber who put out a resource to teach people how to make their own little factory game or colony builder. My friend Darth Apnea is a game developer himself, and so he's helping me, a complete and utter idiot, learn how to program. If you guys are interested, this is the sort of thing I enjoy doing. I like to learn about video games, and I like to learn about programming and mod development and so on. I tend to play a lot of games with somewhat complicated systems, a lot of Minecraft and so on.
So it's nice to also see, from your point of view, the inner workings, seeing how even the simplest things that people can think of, like moving from one place to another, they can actually be a lot more complicated.
Yeah. It's, oh my god. Man, just learning about the fact that in Unity, the default moving forward means your character just pitching himself forward is hilarious. Oh, if you guys are interested in seeing how far we've come already, we have made a minor alteration to this guy's code. So normally, the resources are all just here in a static location. A guy will pop up in the middle and start traveling to the resources. Do you use typed arrays? I don't believe we've used any arrays as far as I'm aware. Maybe we have.
You are actually using a typed array, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that means, so maybe. But, okay, so our little dude normally would just travel to these things, travel to his bucket, and travel back. We have created an offset program, an offset script, to make it so that these resources appear in a semi-random location. So,
Very
when we hit play, our script will run, and, as you can see, all of the rocks have moved. But of course, true randomization can't be found in a single instance, so in order to prove true randomization, we'll stop it.
after the same spot.
It's not going to go into the same spot. Shut up, Apnea. Oh, one of them showed up off screen. Wait, what happens when he tries to travel off screen?
Well, there's no borders, it just won't, the camera doesn't follow him, so he'll just move there. We haven't tied the camera to the actual actor.
Right.
Particular actor. There will be ways, I imagine, in the future tutorials where you might push the WASD and it might scroll the camera. Who knows?
I think the way that this designer, the way CodeMonkey is doing it, is not going to go into that. He might have you pan around with WASD. But yeah, as you can see, we've made a minor alteration to CodeMonkey's program, which I hope he appreciates.
He'll be happy that it's being used. It's really good.
Right?
So, if you hop into your gatherer
AI.
not gatherer AI, the handler.
Game handler? Yep.
So in the transform get resource node, we are
Transform.
using a typed array there. Well, it's not an array; it's a list, but a list and array. Line 36.
All right, Jitspo. Well, yeah. I have no idea how to do shoutouts. Is that a default? Is that a default thing for Nightbot?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Might be.
Did you have to set it up on yours?
Oh no, just type his name.
Okay, so it is a default. Let's see. Nope.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, I'll do it manually. This is how I'm used to doing things. If it doesn't work the first time, we do it by hand.
This is just extra exposure for the fella or fellow bit.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the fella. We'll do it live, exactly. Also, welcome back, Kaleidoscope Vision. For anybody who didn't come from Jitspo, welcome to the Kaleidoscope mode. Kaleidoscope Vision is my most frequent companion here on the stream. Oh, fuck. Oh, did I leave something partially... I bet you I left something partially, like, typed. Okay, I'm gonna go back a few seconds, and we're gonna figure out what was it I just did.
It takes an argument and there's no argument in your bracket.
Well, I don't like arguments. I'm afraid of conflict. I'm sorry.
Okay, so if you go into your code, we can fix this before you go there and explain why it's happening. So if you go to add gold amount.
Yeah.
On the game resource.cs.
I'm sorry?
Okay, so
yeah.
So if you look at the add gold amounts, line 13.
Well, we're gonna keep going through the video, because we like cut off midway through a sentence, or something. Okay, yeah.
He just hasn't typed the number in there. I'm just showing you.
Oh, okay.
So line 13, add gold amount.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the name of the function.
Mm-hmm.
And inside there, it takes an integer of amount, right?
Right.
So if you go to your gatherer AI, where it's throwing the error,
yeah, so you
there's
just...
a number in there.
Okay.
That's why it's erroring. And he's about
Yeah.
to fill it in, I think. So.
Oh, okay.
When we finally arrive at the storage position,
Oh god. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm on the same screen as him. Am I? I can't actually fucking tell. Because it's so goddamn blurry. Yeah, that's the gatherer AI, it looks like.
For amount, let's go into game resources and
Add an amount.
based on the amount that we are carrying. Then
Okay.
set it, go back.
So, gold inventory amount. Boom. And then...
Go back to idle and so on.
Okay.
And here, just for testing, let's do a debug.log of the game resources.get the gold amount.
This is one of my favorite goddamn things. I love having debug log for, like, everything.
I actually based one of my mods on Company of Heroes. It was a fairly complex one, and it removed networking, and we couldn't run an entire mod that hundreds of people were playing.
Mm-hmm.
So jury rigged it so that it would spit out something to a text file using the debug.log, and then used another application in the background to send it through a network. It was such a kludgy fuck, it was horrible. But it worked.
Oh, my back. Oof. Okay, so debug.log, and he's just going to make it throw an error, right?
So now when you
Gold amount.
Oh, throw something to the log, but yeah, see what you're saying.
Yeah. gold amount. This is a colon, and then that, right?
Yep.
Plus. Okay.
You need to close
When
the
it
bracket.
reaches
Close the bracket.
Oh no, there's good enough closed brackets here.
I was about to say,
You go.
yep.
reaches the storage area, he should increase our game gold amount. So first it should display 1, then on the second time it should display 2. Let's see. So there he is, mines that. When he gets there, you should see in the console. Yep, 1 gold amount. He goes, mines the second one, and now, boom, there you go. It says.
Okay, and of course, to make sure that our version works, why is it not saving? Oh, because I didn't hit the save button. Gotcha. Like, what's that?
Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I thought you closed Visual Studio again.
Error. Gather a resource.
Yay, we did.
Why are you saying there's an error? Game resources does not exist in current context? What?
Yep, we haven't got a reference to it. I went away to get my food and I must have missed something.
Game resources. That's what this is. There's a whole document.
Is it saved?
You know what? Honestly, it might not be. There it goes. Oof. One of the simplest goddamn things. Okay, so we got 8 warnings. It's not telling me about any of them. I prefer it this way.
Ignore those. Just ignore them.
I prefer you not tell me the behavioral problems I'm having.
Yeah.
Gold amount 1. Aw, yeah, look at that.
Nice.
We can get this man to generate gold even faster if we just clump all of the gold veins right next to the barrel.
Have to pray to RNGs for that.
Right? Hold on.
Hmm.
Okay, so we got 1 right next to it. Go to this one, you dummy. Wow, what a jerk. What a joke. Hey, he did it.
Nice.
Alright. And now I assume what he's going to be doing is essentially just representing the debug log on screen. Essentially.
I believe.
It says 2. Alright, so we now have a global counter keeping track of our resources.
I'm head asleep now.
So let's make a very
Alright, good night.
UI to display the resources
Night.
so we don't have to look in the console. Let's go into our UI canvas. In here, let's make a new game object and name it Window Game Resources.
Okay. New object in... But that's going to be up here in the hierarchy? Or is that going to be in the project? Okay, I'll just find out on my own. Like a caveman.
I was looking at it because he doesn't have a canvas there. Which is odd.
There you go, it says 2. Alright, so we now have a global counter keeping track of our resources. So let's make a very simple UI to display the resources so we don't have to look in the console. Let's go into our UI canvas.
Into the UI canvas. Oh. I see. Canvas. And we create a new object, right? Wait.
Yep. What one did he create though? Just an empty or did he?
I didn't see. Oh, fuck.
The second time it should display 2. Let's see. There he is, mines that. When he gets there, you should see in the console. Yep, 1 gold amount. He goes, mines the second one, and now, boom, there you go. It says 2. Alright, so we now have a global counter keeping track of our resources. So let's make a very simple UI to display the resources so we don't have to look in the console. Let's go into our UI canvas. In here, let's make a new game object and
Empty.
So this might actually be different now because we actually have canvases. Can you just play the tutorial through a bit?
Window game resources.
Give me a sec. I just want to make sure that I've got things named correctly.
Okay. No, this is the thing. He's going to be doing something different, which I'm going to tell you not to do.
Okay, give me a moment.
Or just keep doing it.
Well, so the thing, like, I'm,
Let's expand it. Inside, let's make a text object, and we're going to name it gold amount. Add the text
Okay, he's
component.
making it. It's right.
so, wait, what was it?
He's doing it wrong.
He's doing it the right way?
Sorry, not necessarily wrong way. I thought he was doing it before Canvas was used by Unity because it's a few years old.
Ah,
But he's doing it with Canvas.
okay. Yeah, so, window game resources.
Canvas. In here, let's make a new game object and name it window game resources.
Oh, motherfucker, I did it again.
The regions for testing, let's do a debug.log of the game
I,
resources.
I hate that I keep doing that.
Yep, one gold amount. He goes, mine the second one, and now, boom, there you go. It says 2. Alright, so we now have a global counter keeping track of our resources. So let's make a very simple UI to display the resources so we don't have to look in the console. Let's go into our UI canvas. In here, let's make a new game object and name it window game resources. Let's expand it. Inside,
Wait.
let's make a text object.
How do you...
He's
Wait.
expanding it. So
Yeah, that was the thing we couldn't figure out before, wasn't it?
yeah, I can't see the thing with an
Window game resources.
So select that. Yep, that's the one. And what have you got on your transform? Which transform? No, you just have transform. Right. So delete that because it's not an empty game object.
It was.
It's not anymore. You're going to need to create a panel. So not empty. Down. UI.
UI.
Yep. And
Panel.
Yeah.
So window underscore game resources. All right, let's have this thing. Yep. All right, it's been located.
Oh, and now moved. Yeah, that's perfect. And it's already been expanded, so that's fine.
All right.
Go to the next part, which is creating a text, a UI text. No, not
UI text. And what were we calling this one?
I don't know. No, we're not up to that yet.
And we're going to name it gold amount.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Gold amount.
Gold amount.
Add the text component.
Add the what component?
It's saying add the text component, but you don't need to do that because it's again changed. It's already a text component.
Okay. Ah, yep.
Can you move your chat just so I can see? Yeah, it's got the text component there. Can you see it?
Yeah, yep. And then you'll want to change the text component, I assume, to be something. All right.
It might just be blank. His is blank to start off with.
Oh my god. Okay, I know. I see what he's doing. Gold.
Change this font size bigger, maybe. 48.
48.
30 will do. Yeah, 30 is
Oof. There's that.
fine. That's because its vertical overflow is truncate. So, oh, there you go. Now, if you at the top there, see how it's got scene and game. Top middle. See how they're off to the side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
If you click that, click game. You can see where it's positioned when they're both on top of each other.
Okay.
You see-
So scene. Just need to move that over.
I think they're a 1-to-1. Looking at what he's done.
Well, bam.
Yeah, that's 1-to-1. Cool.
I hate that the word gold doesn't look correct to me right now. It's just the word itself doesn't. Have you ever had that happen with a word where like you see it and it just, why is this spelled wrong? It's not.
Usually ones with D, G, and E in them.
All right, let's see.
All right, we have our window set up. Now let's make this script. Make a new C# script and let's name it window game resources.
Okay.
Windnom.
Window game resources.
Inside, let's make a function to update the text. So
Would now.
private void.
All right, we're just gonna erase all this garbage, and then
Bye-bye.
private. I am probably, by the way, after this video, gonna be done streaming for the night because, oh my god.
Update resource.
Oh, that's what I thought. I was actually surprised you went on to this.
Well, like I
In a
have,
good way.
yeah, I have plenty of time. Update resource text.
I love his major long ones, but I mean, at least you know what they mean.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's doing it. Like that's the for beginners part.
Can you guess what he's going to put in there?
Right.
And here let's go into the transform.
Transform.
Find the gold amount, which is the text object. Get the text component and set the text to gold, and then go into game resources. Dot get the gold amount.
There.
All that?
Well, yeah. Like I was just like, I'm not gonna fucking pause every single second. That he's typing something. I'm assuming those are dots and not whatever.
Type faster.
Fuck that. Man, I am so fucking slow about shit. Equals gold plus game.
So, we have to change a little bit here ourselves. Oh, no,
Okay.
no, keep going. It's alright. Ignore me.
Oh, were you wrong? Man.
So,
Man, how could you?
one more time and you're out of here.
Yeah. that would be better.
You have to, there'll be a using Unity Engine dot GUI, I think it is what he's going to do. Add to the references at the top. That's just a guess.
I'm sorry?
What he's going to do is he's going to ask you to type in using Unity Engine dot GUI or Canvas or something like that.
On the next line or up at the top?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see.
Aha!
Now on our
Told you.
Unfortunately, he didn't say it, so you failed.
I know. A whole lot of typing back and forth and deleting and adding, and it's like, hey.
Wait, did he actually change something of substance here?
Yeah, he added the Unity Engine.ui, but did he he changed it from text alignment to text. That's what I was wondering. It's like, text alignment? Is this one of his things that he's implemented?
Oh, fuck, I forgot to close this.
That's the one.
On our private void awake,
Private void awake. Nope, no I'm not.
I can see the time on the bottom of your screen.
let's go into game resources and subscribe to the on gold amount changed event.
Game resources dot on gold amount changed plus equals delegate. Probably not delegate.
That is delegate,
Oh really?
because you're choosing a delegate to give it to.
Oh okay, that
Because
makes
you're
sense.
delegating it to something. You could use it either way. I call it delegates rather than delegate. So yeah, you're probably right though. It is probably the way you said it.
Yeah, because I'm always right. Yee.
And when it does,
Wait, okay. What did he just do here? Why?
That event from the that we wrote earlier.
Object space sender, not Sebner.
Sepner. What Sepner?
It looks like there's probably a thing that we will have to fix. Is that a pound sign? The fuck is that?
It's an E. I can't see.
does change, let's update our text.
Sure.
So you
Okay.
so you can copy that function that you typed underneath here. Update resource thing. And just copy paste it.
Update. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
Basically, we're capturing the event whenever gold changes from the resource thingy, and running that text there to update the text. That's it. You'll need another close bracket after the semicolon.
That? Wait.
No, another
Ah.
to close the function. Ta-da. That code will work now, I think.
Let's see.
All right.
Wait. Why did he put it again?
I don't know.
You know what? We're
Oh,
gonna.
no, so it runs at least once. That's why.
Gotcha. So we'll just do the same thing and trust in this man's program.
So we have a function to update our text object based on the game resources.getGoldAmount, and when it changes, the game resources fires this event, which again updates the text object. So let's test, and we should be able to see it displayed in our UI. Add the component, and let's try. Okay, it says gold 0, he goes in, he drops it, and boom, there you go, gold 1. He grabs another one, goes there, and gold 2. Okay, great.
It's great. His program
So there
works.
you
Let's
have
see if ours does.
Now, he said we have to add something to something or something.
Did he?
Oh no. I assume. A type or namespace event could not be found. Event args.
We might need system.events. I don't know. Go back to his code.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look back at his code, figure out what event args, object sender. So event arg.
Oh, we don't have using system.
Where? Oh, okay, yeah. Ah, that was one of those things that he typed in that I was just like, what just happened here? Ah, good.
This code.
What's that?
Let's see if he does edit somewhere. I think he's already got it added on
Updates
something,
the text.
hasn't
Okay. So let's test, and we should be able to see it
Yep.
displayed in our UI.
Okay, so his works. Now we go over to ours.
he? May not, and I know why, but let's see.
Yep.
In fact, I'm pretty sure ours won't.
Oh god.
It's alright, I know why.
First off, why is our screen foggy?
Panel that we added that to the canvas
Okay.
has got an opacity on it, so we just need to turn that off. Drag onto the text panel
All right.
that code thing. Yeah.
This
Drag that onto
onto here.
oh, it'll do it there, I suppose. Yeah. It won't really matter. I usually drag those kinds of things onto the camera. That's what I do.
So let's see. Or no, it would need to go onto the gold amount, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it will.
Why did he stop moving? Hold on. Oh god. Apnea, what'd you do? Game. Okay. This script needs to be removed from here.
Yep.
And then needs to be put onto gold amount. Okay, let's go. I think something just flashed red for a moment, so that's good.
Yeah, so we've got some errors in our script somewhere.
Okay.
Go to the console.
Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Game resources update resource text object. What?
Yeah, we're not able to grab the text thing that's happening. So if you go to our script,
Okay.
line 21, yeah, game resources gold amount, transform. Have you called it gold amount with a little g?
Where would that be?
In Unity?
In here? No.
Okay, so change it in your script for a capital G. Or change it there for a little g. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that gets called on multiple times. No, it doesn't. Okay. Listen. Oh, it does. See? Right there.
Yeah, but that's a different gold amount.
Alright, shut up. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, let's see if that fixes it.
Down so it's flashed.
We got one error, and the guy's not moving at all. Oh, wait, the guy started moving when we closed the program. What? Oh, okay. Mining. And object reference not set as instance of an object. Game resources text assets. What?
In other words, it's not finding the text. The transform.find gold amount dot get component text.
Wait, so this is looking for something that it's not being given?
Trying to find, yep. So it's trying to find gold amount, the object, in that hierarchy list.
Okay.
Trying to find gold amount, right?
Okay.
So I don't know where he added his script. I'm pretty sure it should be able to self-reference, but maybe it's not. Let me just
Let's just go back through it a bit.
uh, that's what I was about to do. Don't know what
Amount.
I'm looking for.
Use mine's the second one, and now, boom, there you go. It says to only UI to the UI canvas. Let's expand it. Inside, let's make a text object, and we're going to name it gold amount. Add the text component. Alright, we have our window.
Hello, Ibito. How are you?
Hello from Mexico.
So, what it's looking for is in gold amount the text component.
Yeah, keep playing.
Well, give me a sec, because I'm gonna move through this a bit slowly, just to make sure.
It's looking for that. It's looking for text.
Right.
On
Okay.
that gold amount.
So, is there a difference between what I put into that text? There is not. Okay. Okay.
Can I continue playing it now?
Yep.
Window setup. Now let's make the script. Make a new C# script and let's name it.
Where did he place that? I hate seeing this.
Okay, so what's the question?
When he clicked create script, is he placing it on the gold amount or on the game resources? It shouldn't really matter. It should be able to find it, but it's not, unless it's not called.
Window game resources. Inside, let's make a function to. We have
Flashing
our
up for
window
split
set up.
seconds,
Now
and
let's make.
I can't pause it when it's in full screen. Oh no, I'll just go and look at it at the other. What's the timestamp?
So I'm looking at 3:30 thereabout right now. So I'm gonna go back another 10 seconds and just. He put the text on gold amount.
Alright, we have our window set up. Now let's make the script. Make a new C# script and let's name it window game resources.
Okay. How are you doing today, Abito? If you are interested in what's going on here, we are.
Okay, he adds it to window game resources, like I thought.
The script or the.
The script.
So he adds it to the window game resources script, and then.
He adds the script to the Windows game resources.
Gotcha.
In there.
So.
I still think we'll have a problem.
Yeah, because we were before.
Well, no, we changed it to something small because we're using little capital rather than big capital.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so now window game resources script. Let's see. The reference script on this behavior is missing.
It's doing fine.
Nope. Yeah. 2. Okay. Excellent. We got our little dude going and gathering gold for us, and we can even see it represented on screen. Isn't that fantastic?
So the reason that didn't work when it was on the gold amount was because I think find goes down like parent to child, whereas if it's on itself, it wasn't able to find in itself. That's weird. Anyway,
So
if you go to that,
the find function finds a child by name.
there There we go. Even says it on the thing.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh my god. This IntelliSense, or whatever you called it, is really goddamn good.
One more cleanup thing before we close up the stream.
Yeah?
So under the canvas, we've got the window game resources selected right there. If you move the chat, we can change. It's just a window. We can change the background color and all that. So see, it's got color, source image, and color.
Yeah?
Yep, we can change that to be completely see-through.
How so?
If you click on it, I think you either click on them or you click on the little thing to the side of it. Not that one.
Color.
Pull up a color wheel? No?
Yeah.
There we go. So turn the opacity. Oh, it does matter. Oh no. Opacity all the way down to 0. Yeah.
We're gonna go for that New Vegas red. Blood mist. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's finish out this guy's video, because he's got a little bit left to say, it looks like.
I think he's talking about what's coming up next. And do you want to maximize it for the folks at home?
Can I? Can you maximize it on here?
No, not from here. That's why I really like your whatever you were doing, the picture-in-picture.
Oh yeah, picture-in-picture, I can just adjust the size. Unfortunately, it does go up to a max size.
Oh, that's better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's make a function to update the text. So private void update resource text object. And here let's go into the transform.find the gold amount, which is the text object. The text component, and set the text to gold, and then go into game resources.
Didn't we just do this?
Get the gold.
Yeah. We went back a bit.
Oh.
Now on our private void awake, and when it does change, let's update our. It's on the game resources dot get gold amount. And so let's test, and we should
What do you?
be able to see
Apnea.
in our
Password?
UI. Add the component,
Yeah.
and let's try. Okay, it says gold 0. He goes in, he drops it. Gold 1.
Oh
God. Gold 2. Okay, great. So there you have it. We created a static class to handle our game resources and made our AI interface with it. In the next video, we're going to create a resource node object to handle resource node depletion.
Oh yeah.
Post them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. Subscribe for more videos and I'll see you next time.
And honestly, this is definitely somebody everybody should be subscribing to if you're interested in how to develop your own game. This is a really goddamn good tutorial.
He's got quite a few of them. Not Ninja Tycoon. Where's the other one? Survivor Squad. No. Blue Point Tycoon. One of those that he's made was one of his first attempts at doing stuff like this. When he started making a tutorial on it. And yeah, he's done really, really well.
Yeah.
A lot of all of those great things to watch, especially to do with design, game design specifically. Turning that game design into an actual bit of code as well. So it's like a good middleman if you don't know what you're doing. If you've got an idea in your head and you want to visualize it and start doing a bit of coding, a lot of his tutorials will cover a lot of the
how to make a health system. Yeah, that one feels like it's relatively recently moved from Unity to Godot. I don't know.
Godot. Godot's not too bad. I like Godot as well. But the thing is, you can transfer a lot of the C# coding into Godot because I think you're still using component-based system in Godot. So yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know
Godot's
anything about different.
It's a very good performance-based thing, but then with some of the additional things that Unity have put in, they're quite good on their performance as well. Compared to what it used to be is what I'm trying to say.
Well, I'm not really an expert. I don't do it for money, at least not yet. Honestly, like I don't I don't do this shit for money. You know, I'm an idiot who's learning to do or getting introduced to programming, not even learning to program from a friend. I mean, hey, we went and we mucked up this guy's code already, right? We went and we fucked it all up by adding some minor randomization to object placement.
And that is what coding is from the basic. Is if you can learn from someone else's code and tweak it yourself to get some things happening that you want to get done. That's all it is, really. Well, not all, obviously.
Right. Honestly, like, oh my god. So wait, Apnea is
Yo,
he's going to be showing us about object depletion next time.
right?
Are you interested in doing this kind of stream again? By the way,
This is going to be a series for us, isn't it?
I would certainly be interested in such if you are. But next time when he shows the object depletion, what I want to do is I want to have the nodes respawn afterwards.
He's got that in the following tutorial after that.
Oh, okay. No, I don't mean refill. I mean respawn.
Yeah, we can do that. We can
Okay.
do that at some point so that the node itself gets destroyed
And then
or
repopulates.
spawn somewhere else. We'll probably just to start off, we won't destroy it entirely because it's got a reference to it without getting null exceptions possibly.
Right.
We'll just move it to another spot.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
That will be fairly trivial, so that'll be our because we did a tiny little tweak to this one. We'll do that tweak to the next one.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds like a lot of fun. So
So you stream these usually at the same time. So how do you say the person's name in chat? I can't read it.
Ibito?
Yeah, so Abito, if you're here at the same time, we've been going for 5+ hours. So if you're here for the start of the next one, we can show you a couple of things too. But you're probably a little bit more advanced than this, I'd say, if you're already doing Godot. It is in Unity, but again, a lot of these things will cross-transfer.
Yeah, and if you guys are interested, my guest here is Darth Apnea. He is a game developer and has worked on a pretty well-known mod called Europe in Ruin. What game was that for? Because I've never...
That was for Company of Heroes, Europe and Ruins.
Yeah.
Also worked on some Space Engineers, just doing a little script for them. I've worked on Men of War, Assault Squad 2, and we were going to be doing a sequel to that as well, but that didn't happen. What else? That's just at the top of my head that I can remember. That I'm semi-retired now, so I get to do fun stuff like this with people.
Yeah, and he also runs his own streams when he gets the time. So if you guys are interested in learning about modding and programming, you can also go bother him on his own stream or here when you see him labeled.
Well, a lot of my games that I've been wanting to play, I know you're doing your closing, but they'll always involve mods, very similar to you as well. You play with a lot of mods in your streams. I like playing with mods that I've created myself. MechWarrior 5, I'm waiting for a certain person to finish their modding, and I have an
Well, it's a Coca. Quokka. Quokka. It's an adorable little animal. If you guys are wondering what he's talking about, this is one of my chat screens. Yeah, is it pronounced Coca or Quokka? I got no clue.
like quote. Is that what you're thinking?
What I'm thinking is that I have no clue. I was trying to figure out which screen I have the little icon on, but I can't remember where I put it. which is why I'm going through studio mode and trying to figure out where I put it. But
You've so much more than I do.
yeah, that's because I'm a fucking mess. But
And this is why we're friends.
that is going to be it for now. Do we have any streamers who are live that you tend to like their apnea?
Fiat. Oh no, he's offline. Someone's doing a marathon day, so I'll type it in your chat.
Because we are going to go visit a friend of apnea's.
Try him.
All right.
They're doing a marathon stream at the moment. They've got 53 viewers. So
We will add a small number to that. But in the meantime, just remember, nobody cares. Thank you all very much and good night. Where's the